Alrighty, welcome back. We're doing another night. We're doing one more night. One more night at the gulag. One more night grinding auto petters. Because, we need more. We need more. We need more. That's all there is to it. We need more. I'm gonna get right to it. Because guess what? We get a lot of auto petters to open up. We get a lot of auto petters to open up. Actually, we got a really lucky day, too. We should just go grind golden animal credit. No, we're gonna do this the right way. Alright, so it appears that we have 2,000 more boxes to open up. That might be enough. How we doing, Orb? How you doing, Clive? Oh, thank you very much. I decided to start with the sunglasses today. We'll see how long it takes me to get annoyed with them and take them off. Now, typically, I would say let's get right into the golden mystery boxes, but it's a pretty lucky day, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the witch's hut and just do one day of grinding because we've only got 2,000 golden mystery boxes, and if it's not enough, I don't want to have to do this in the middle of stream, so I'm gonna start out with some orphan stabbing. Thanks for watching for 25 consecutive streams, or Requiem one shake. What Requiem one shake? Let me make sure everything's connected to my bot. I'm gonna make sure he's speaking for you. Okay, everything's connected. TTS should be live and active, which is good. How's everybody doing tonight? Yep, 427 million. Oh, that's nothing. By the end of this challenge, if all goes well, I'll have made over 10 billion G. That's the eventual target that we're going with. You haven't even seen this part of the strategy yet, Clive. Feel like shit and only get
Lulaudarky18 just resubscribed for 2 months. Guess who's back? Shiftesque guys.
I thought you had deserted us. I thought you had left the thought you'd left the founder crew. You got bored of watching us open boxes all the time. Only ever get lucky rings on your go fast saves. Well, lucky rings are the best time to get. What do you mean? Go fast saves are the best time to get lucky rings. Just very busy. Well, congratulations on the wedding. I hope all is going well with your studies and that you're about finished up there too.
Hey, you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Oh wow, you're gonna roll the first
conversation
one.
like that.
That's the first one we're rolling tonight. Oh my god. Grad school next, huh? That's a tough one. It's a tough one, but if you can do it, by all means, you should. Build that career path. It's good to take a little break from classes. Summer break is where it's all at. Of course, you were probably taking summer classes to be done at this point, but you get the idea. Hey, shit disturber. Oh, wait, that's me.
They stole? I don't know. But as long as they don't touch the peanut butter. I do stuff to it.
As long as they don't touch the peanut butter, huh, Mantis? Two summer classes ended last month. Oh, that's good. There you go. When's grad school start anyway?
No one ever told me I mattered before.
That's why you have to say it. So say it.
I matter.
Louder!
I matter!
Shut up, Meg. You don't matter.
Shut up, Meg. You don't matter.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Welcome back, everybody. Playing your sound effects, be keeping it real. Avian, how you guys doing? And Lou, you can tell we got some new sound effects in the pool. Yep, it's been a while. You're gonna get a whole bunch of new sound effects tonight.
Loki Link Live says,
these nuts, 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 these nuts.
You say, I'm tired, Pa. That's too damn bad! That TTS needs a refund. So if you guys use Reddit, I just want to advertise this a little bit. Clive was kind enough to create a subreddit for the shiftesque community. I don't know if anybody really uses Reddit. I haven't used it in a while, but I did actually make an account, an official shiftesque account, and I'm a moderator of it now. If you're interested in joining the community, you can find us at Reddit r/shiftesque. Aha, Ethan, thank you for cheering 25 bitty bitties. The bitty bitties. I wonder. I might need to tweak that alert. Take my money, streamer.
How would you like
I'll
to go
happily
see the
take
school
it.
counselor?
How would you like to suck my balls?
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Gertie?
Started Stardew Valley expanded recently, and Victor won't leave his damn room. Like, do you want your catfish or not? I will have to play Stardew Valley expanded when this is all said and done. I still have not touched it. I enjoy the base game far too much. I must first destroy the base game before I can move on to an expanded version of the game. I'm the purist. I hear a lot about this Victor fella, though. Mrs. Shift did want to play it with me, but I told her I can't mess with the mod environment. I don't want to risk screwing up the save. I'm very particular. The mods just look so overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mods that just totally destroy the base game's sense of wonder and awe, and they're just like the Pokemon mod. I'd love to play it. My worry, though, is I just worry about the fidelity of my other saves, so I'm very careful not to destroy my other saves. I also just don't like dealing with technical difficulties if I can avoid it, and loading new mods and then unloading them to play the game just is asking for it. Apples the Junimo. Didn't you say you were going to wear cat ears today? Mrs. Shift lied. We don't have cat ears. She thought we did. It was an old Halloween thing that she couldn't find, so we don't have that. I'm wearing cat ears in spirit, though. Attacking on YouTube. Sorry, I just got your message. You're a little delayed over there. What are you doing right now? I am currently grinding some golden mystery boxes, and then we'll be opening up golden mystery boxes for the entire stream, so I can get auto petters. I still need 16 auto petters for my end game goal here, which is to make the most efficient profit generating farm in the entire game. I need 204 deluxe coops, and therefore I need 204 auto petters to keep the chickens happy. Mantis, thanks for joining us for 25 consecutive streams. Really appreciate that. Actually, Avian, you are right. I will be outlining in my video.
Ethan_133 just
thank you very much.
1 subs.
Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Low-Key Lynn Clive. Clive, you get your emotes. Feel free to use them. It's a fun emote stack we got here. Yeah, this is actually the fastest money-making method in an active sense in the game, yes. And I'll be outlining that in the video. I don't believe there's a method faster than this. This makes about 2 million G a day on average. I'm considering altering the save file at the very end of the challenge just to get more dubs in here for the sake of testing whether having 200, 300, or 400 increases that amount. I think it would, obviously. So you could theoretically probably make 3 to 4 million G just doing this every day with a parrot trinket, which is really, really good. Better than any active method in the game. Better than the one I did a whole movie on already with the Mystic Syrup and mushroom logs. You have to use a little bit of scummy tech with the auto clicker, but it's not a very large mechanical barrier to entry. You're saying there's a mod that'll let me have different instances of mods for different playthroughs. Yeah, like I'm saying, I as much as I know that I could probably technically get around it, I'm much more inclined to just eliminate all potential technical difficulties by not endeavoring towards that for now. I'm also just really focused on this challenge, guys. Like, I really, really want to get this challenge done. I can't rightfully start another thing until I'm, like, done with this. Me and Mrs. Shift are playing a vanilla casual world, and it's really, really... It's a good reprieve from this nonsense that we've been doing, but I'm still laser focused on getting this challenge done. I don't want 1.7 to drop before we're done. That would, like, just hurt my soul. Because then I'll have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Oh, this was done in 1.6. So as far as we know, it's the best money-making method in the game, but further research is needed now that 1.7 dropped. You know, like, come on. Who wants to hear that? Totally removes the fun of the video, so we gotta get this thing done. 85% of the way to perfection is pretty damn good. Are you planning to try a 999 challenge? Maybe someday. I don't doubt that I could do it. I just don't know if I want to. I'm way more interested in doing, like, speed runs than I am in doing the 999 challenge. It's not that I'm faint of heart. I know I can do it. It's just, in terms of reward for time invested, especially because I have an active YouTube page, and not to mention algorithm has kind of already cornered the real estate on that section of the Stardew intrigue. I think I'll bat at a different stadium for now. It is a lot of work. It's far, far too much work to justify making just one video about it, and the way that I do things is I like to just have one standalone video per challenge. Not really interested in making series. It's probably just a matter of dragging and dropping things into a mods folder. Most of the Nexus mods are pretty good about telling you exactly how they work, too, in terms of where to put things in your files. Just remember, you gotta navigate to Users, Steam, Steam Apps, I think it's common, and then Stardew Valley, and then saves. That's the file pathway in your file explorer. There might be a program files x86 in there somewhere. You tried to do Optifine for Minecraft and broke it? Oh god. Okay, maybe you should ask somebody for help then. I remember feeling like such a hacker man when I figured out Optifine for Minecraft. And then I figured out CurseForge, and I was like, oh my god. I felt like Thanos when he found the 6th Infinity Stone.
Hingle McCringleberry, Penn State University.
Hingle McCringleberry. I wish you could knock on some of the NPCs' doors in Stardew. Like, if they're inside after hours, why can't I just knock so I can give them the thing they asked for on the help wanted board, you know? Valid. Valid response. I did add a random explosion to the random sound effects because I thought it'd be funny. So thanks for finding that one. By the way, guys, 50% off. I forgot to mention that all sound effects are 50% off. Perhaps I should send an extra note to everybody in the Discord.
How long is this going to take?
Knock on door or drop it outside the room. They should have a mailbox. They should have a mailbox like you have. That would solve the problem right away. I wonder if Leighton Ketchup is here. I think he was asking yesterday about the 20 golden animal crackers a day method, and there you go, we got 20 today. They have mailboxes, at least a lot of them do. Let me just use it. Yeah, absolutely. The parrot egg trinket is cracked when you use it like this. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. It needs a nerf, honestly. I do expect almost all of the things we've been doing to get nerfed in some way, shape, or form in 1.7. I really don't know if he'll patch the glitch that lets you enter the coops the way that we're going to set it up. I don't know if he'll patch that. Mostly because I think it's probably too much of a headache to patch around it. But this right here, he probably will patch this. I have a strong feeling that this is not supposed to be a way to play the game. Or at least not one that he intended for. You guys think we'll get the last auto petter tonight? I'm hopeful we do. I want this to be the last gold mystery box stream. We're already, we had that last week. The catharsis has been felt. So for us to still be doing it is just so sad. And I feel awful. I feel like I scammed all of you. Last. Hopefully last. Emphasis on the hopefully. Welcome, Benton. How you doing tonight? I wonder when Haunted Chocolatier will come out. I can't wait to play it. I'm really looking forward to trying Haunted Chocolatier out. Apparently there's a whole team working on that one. I wouldn't see the point in patching something like this. I don't know. I mean, it is reasonably difficult to get it set up. Like, it took me 30 real-life hours to get this all set up. Hang on, I want to check something. 10.6%. I just want to log this on my tracking spreadsheet, guys. Also, these sunglasses are coming off. Jeez Louise. Talk about... Oh, man. I feel like a mole person. Alright. Alright, where am I? Let me just open up my tracking spreadsheet here. We had, what would we have? What's our luck? 10.6%. Alright. Oh, crap. Maximized it when I should have minimized it. Pizza when I should have french fried.
That's too damn bad!
Absolutely, that is way too damn bad. We got a video game to play, guys. I don't care if you're tired. You know what's funny is you guys are here. I mean, you're gonna get to be the people who, when the final movie drops, you're gonna be the person that says, I was here. You guys are the real ones. You're the founders. Ethan, you need to go do your stream now? Oh, you stream, Ethan. I had no idea. Well, good luck tonight. What are you streaming? I'll be missing you. I enjoyed your company. It would really... I don't know if it... I mean, this specifically would be easy to patch, yes. Nacho Broski Bro says, what is this, dude? This is a world that I live on. 29 golden animal crackers in a single day. Not bad. Not bad. 29 golden animal crackers. Guys, we are averaging 21.25 golden animal crackers in 8 days doing this specifically since I started tracking it, which is just like absolutely outrageous return on investment. We are running low on ginger ale, so I'm going to have to grind some ginger out. But let's worry about that at a later date. Nacho Broski, are you curious? I mean, how curious are you? Hang on, guys. We should probably relog so we can despawn all of the crap that we left at the witch's hut, because otherwise it's just going to lag our game a little bit. Nah, you're a weirdo, bro? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're a weirdo. What kind of weirdo doesn't like over-the-top bullcrap? This is a stream in which we have fun here. You know, if that's not your flavor, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know, not necessarily weird. I didn't meow, so to speak. I just kind of perhaps did a noise or two. Why are you fighting your evil children en masse? Mostly just because, well, I need their drops. I need the revenue that they can generate. Does that make sense?
I got the hit in the balls with the train cinder block.
All right, guys, time to gabble. 5 auto petters by box 1000. Have fun predicting. Time to get right to it. So, Nacho Broski, let me explain this for you. They drop golden mystery boxes at a 3% rate with the setup that I have. And then those golden mystery boxes are useful for the auto petters that I need, because I can't buy them because I already completed the Jojo Mart in this save. Or I already completed the community center. I didn't complete the Jojo Mart.
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
And we also do that around here. We also have fun sound effects around here. I also need the golden animal crackers because the whole goal of this is to create a farm that has 200 deluxe coops on it and fill them all with golden chickens who are also given golden animal crackers, meaning I need almost 2,500 golden animal crackers. So, you know, just casual Stardew stuff. Guys, I fear that my commitment to being incredibly good at this game is starting to seep into my casual playthroughs as well. See, I'm playing with Mrs. Shift today, and I just can't stop making quality sprinklers and planting things on our farm, and it's only summer, like 15. It's only like summer 15th, and I think we have at least 60 quality sprinklers. Love that pull. I trimmed the sacks, so I made it so it's not long enough that it would trigger a copyright strike or a copyright flag. So it's only like 3.5 seconds long now. My ears are blessed. We have a very particular selection of sound effects here on this stream. At any rate, if you were to hang out, you'd probably learn something about Stardew Valley that was useful to you in your own personal runs, casual or otherwise. So I think that's something that we definitely offer here is, yeah, we do ridiculous stuff. We're totally like over the top, but I think everybody who watches this stream regularly at this point has learned something from all of this ridiculous stuff we do. And my excuse for making content that I make like this is that I just like to educate people. Sometimes it takes taking a game way too seriously to educate them. Mantis, you definitely learned something from this. I don't know what, but you've certainly learned something at some point from this. Just like you can use the out-of-bounds glitch to get the Iridium Probus statue early on. I have no idea. I did not know about this. This is new to me. Never heard of it. Oh, you did? Oh, very good. See? We walk so that others can run here. That's what we do. Do you guys think anyone will ever try to replicate what we're doing here, or do you think we'll be the only people insane enough to do this? Oh, Auto Petter 1 already. I love to see that. Love to see one Auto Petter already. That's beautiful stuff right there. I am displaying interesting behaviors. Well, report me to the feds or something. Do something about it. So anyway, glad you stopped by. You don't think anyone will ever replicate this, Avian? Okay, I'll be lurking. All right, Mantis. Good luck with your. I assume you're still fishing. 90,000 fish is what I heard last time you needed, so I assume you'll be fishing. You can see Blade doing it. Nacho Broski says, I have secrets, but I won't tell them. That's fine, you can keep your secrets. But I mean, you know, you can also tell them. I'm curious what you're saying. Is this like undercover bosses? Like, are you Blade on a separate account? What are you being so cryptic about? What are your secrets that you're not going to tell? I do know who Blade is, Avian. He's my idol. Also, he says shit. Are you Blade Nacho Broski? What are you doing, a reconnaissance mission? Are you scouting me? See if I'm built for the Do crew, huh? 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 I'm a little rough around the edges. I don't know if I'd be, I don't know if I'd be cut out for that lame crew. You guys would have to morph around me, not the other way around. No, I am not Blade for your info. That is something that Blade would say. I think Blade would say that. He is a weirdo. He just wanted to vibe check us. I think you're a weirdo. That's insane that you think I'm Blade, bro. I'm not a psychopath. That sounds like something a psychopath would say to try to get people to think he's not a psychopath. You'll fit in great around here. I think you will. And on the topic of talking about stuff, let's see. Mrs. Shift sent me this and said I have to ask chat this. This was yesterday. All right, guys. So here's the question. All right, are you ready? Let's really invite Nacho Broski into the vibe that we have around here. Would you rather have a sentient toilet that absolutely hates when you shit in it, or would you rather have a sentient toilet that desperately wants you to shit in it? That's the question. Toilet that hates you or a toilet that loves you? That's the question. Wants. That was a very fast response, Brain Cell. That was immediate. A high, by the way. Option 2, you want one that hates it. So you want to punish the toilet. Is that what you're saying? Against its will. I already have found my way here, insolent peasants. Now you're sounding like, oh yes. Are you also an evil wizard? I want a toilet that is a normal freaking toilet. The second one, I guess, but only if I can mute it. No, it's gonna talk to you while you're shitting on it. Oh, yeah. Bring me that. Oh, yeah. How to get banned on Twitch. One step at a time. Oh, you back to reward me again? Let's start shitting outside. Burying it in the backyard. 3 option, no more pooping in the house. The avian gets the idea. Now, who's this oh yes you speak of? Are you oh yes? Who is this? Why is this Nacho Broski guy acting like one of the freaking villains in a Sherlock Holmes story? Like, who are you? Who's this oh yes you speak of? That sounds like something oh yes would say. Oh yes is, what you mean, did I change my name? I don't know. Oh yes would do that. We have more than one toilet in this house. I'll just use a different toilet. It's all of the toilets. You want one of those smart toilets that wipes your ass for you? Just get a bidet. The bathroom chirp of anxiety and arousal. I love that. I love that. This account was created yesterday? Nah. That's crazy. That's crazy. We already got someone trying to pose as someone else in this stream. That's crazy. Who are you? Who do you work for?
Who are you? Who do you work for?
Why are you scouting me? You could have just come in and said hello and been nice about it. 12 minutes ago is yesterday for you. That's exactly yesterday. Yeah, that's funny. You Brits. Time to sell Pierre 262 forage seeds. Nonsense. Grow them all. I'm sure you have plenty of quality sprinklers for them. Oh, excuse me. It's spring 28. Oh, shit. Oh, you could trade them up for summer seeds. Believe me, I had 100 people comment that on my first movie. My magic broke my PC speakers, okay? I need to get headphones. Okay, so you're definitely oh yes. You're gonna want headphones for this stream because this is the kind of stream that you should not play on speaker in public. How would you feel about a shiftesque Wikipedia page? I guess it's inevitable in the long run. Nah, it's so funny. Oh yes, literally. I'm like 90% sure that Nacho Broski is oh yes. And if he's not, then he's just some random dude who showed up, made a Twitch account to watch us, and is getting lambasted and put under a fucking microscope. And I don't know what's funnier. But I know that oh yes would be the kind of person to make a separate account because he's so bored of watching us open these gold mystery boxes that he just has to do it to entertain himself. Like, I know that's something he would do. Dude, what kind of stream is this though? Like, this is a crackhead stream, bro. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I can't tell. Hashtag parent trap. Switched at birth. You sound just like him too. Like your cadence and the way you chat. Guys, I gotta be real with you. Your cadence, I know all of your individual ticks from you guys chatting. Like, I know who's who. I can feel it. Crack is whack. This is a Toad Venom stream. We do DMT here. Guys, say something that's definitely wrong medically. Let's see if Danny's here or if Danny's not. Did you guys know that if you put Q-tips in your ears, you'll be able to dig much deeper and clean your ears out, and you'll be able to hear better? Make sure you get really in there and aggressively clean them out. Really get around those corners and edges. You'll be surprised at how poorly you're hearing regularly until you do that. Danny is not here. You can't add him. Okay, guys, that was just a test. Do not do that. I am not liable for any eardrum damage that you cause yourself if you do that. Don't dig in your ears with Q-tips. I was just trying to summon Danny. Bro said his evil magic broke his PC. If that's not oh yes, the world is flat. Real. Lou is making you want to play it even more. We will play it. We will play it. We will play Stardew Valley Expanded. I might even do a video on it one day. Magic ain't real. Science is the only real thing. I already hit my eardrum. Shift, help. Oh, shit. You're gonna have to contact the shiftesque Industries legal division. Please, what was it? Please log into Omegle on the next leap day, February 29th in 2028, between the hours of 3:57 and 4:03 a.m. and contact the legal division for damages. I can't help you. Yeah, sorry about that. That sucks. You should know that whenever I talk, it should not be taken seriously. I'm not liable for any information that I pass along that is taken at face value. Professional scammer. I am Welsh. I will ride a dragon to your door, sir. Hang on, guys. I want to try and pronounce this Welsh place. Yanfair Guys, I think I just learned how to speak. I might be Welsh. I might be Welsh. You like making Clint work his arms? I do. Look at the muscly arm blacksmith. What you doing there, Clint? Why not just use a mod to speed this up? Second auto petter pog. At this point, I've opened 190. Rather, at this point, I've opened almost 40,000 golden mystery boxes live on stream. I'm definitely not getting a mod to open the last, like, 2,000. So we're going to open them up together tonight. In retrospect, if I could write a letter to me 1 month ago, I would strongly advise getting the mod and saving myself probably what has been 2 weeks of my life. Strongly advise. I would probably use the word moron, maybe even retard. That's how aggressive I would be. And I would say, you, one of those words, please get the mod that speeds up the golden mystery boxes. Trust me. That hurt my pride and ancestry, and 90% of my country had our language beat out of us. Wait, so how would you even pronounce a word with 17 consecutive consonants? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't jive with English in my view. You have to have a vowel somewhere in there. Do you just like watching this for some reason? Do you like just watching this for some reason? Well, it's given me an opportunity to riff a bit and practice my streamer etiquette with chat, which is nice. Because I'm literally sitting here letting an auto clicker do this, so that's the nice part about it. And it's not too late to start using it, no, but I figure, you know, I've been committed to opening them up. It's kind of a flex to say open them up without the mod, so I'm gonna commit to the flex at this point. My non-existent social skills, bro, you're literally, oh yes, you're not a new person. Why don't you just follow the channel with your new 12-minute-old account? Hang on, hold that thought. Chat was rolling and I was into it, but we gotta actually play the game a little bit. Says a slur, I'm practicing my streamer etiquette. Yeah, I know, I wanted to see what I could get away with. It's becoming more common. Used to be you couldn't say that word at all. But anyways, that's why I kind of used it as a meanie no-no word. I'll try not to use that word in any context, unless I'm specifically referring to myself as a meanie no-no word. The backup plan is trash talk stand-up comedy if the YouTube thing fit. No, the backup plan is really just to, you know, do my job. My day job that is perfectly acceptable and I'm gainfully employed. I'm a real boy? Nah, you're definitely oh yes on a different account. What happened to your old account, oh yes? Your alphabet is different, the Welsh one? Some of your letters are 2 letters at the same time? That is pretty weird. That is pretty weird. There's a Graham Norton clip with a Welsh guy saying that place name. I think it's that place. That is an actual place? I thought you were just like typing in random letters. Imagine this is just some other person. No, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this person is not oh yes, then he has gotten quite an interesting welcome to this new stream. I guarantee there's never been a stream this person has watched, especially because it's a brand new account, where they were immediately met with accusations of being a fake person. Someone in disguise. I never get to use this word. Someone incognitus. English originates from Anglo-Saxon interacting with the Celtics. Then it was influenced by the Romans, Vikings, and French. I got like almost all that stuff in my blood, so I must have some of it somewhere along the way. I'm actually Irish. I don't know about Scottish and Welsh, but who knows? Definitely got the Romans and the Vikings. I have never seen Nacho and Oh Yes in the same room, TBH. I haven't either. And you know what? Normally Oh Yes shows up like right away. He's pretty punctual when the streams start. So the fact that he's not here should be a tell, a dead giveaway that he is in fact Nacho. Creole is wild. Creole is wild. Creole sounds like gibberish sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. French already sounds really weird all the time and incredibly pretentious. And then you throw that like Cajun drawl on it and it just goes bonkers. One of the funnier languages to hear and not know any of the words of. Creole is just like local dialects of specific languages. Nice fart, dude. Louisiana Creole, probably. I don't know if I've advertised this to everybody who's here, but again, the sound effects tonight are entirely half off. Just letting you guys know. In case anybody new has showed up since the last time I said that like half an hour ago.
Get your fat ass back here.
Get your fat ass back here.
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Magical Leopleurodon. Boomhauer texting it. Dang, I'll tell you what. All right, we're gonna open this dang old gold mystery box. Just look for auto petter. Dang old. Didn't get that time. That's all right. We'll open it. Dang old again. The trouble with Boomhauer is since his lines are always so brief, if you try to do an impression of him that's longer than like 30 words, it stops sounding like a good impression because Boomhauer is such a brief speaker. Got the dang old, tell you what, dang old boom, man. I gotta get some Boomhauer quotes. I think Boomhauer quotes would be really good. Megalomart, dang old boom, man.
Someone ought to put you in a mental hospital.
Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma.
I love that one. Where's Nacho? Nacho, what do you think of that sound effect? The upper Midwest accent where they call soda pop. Get some Luann and Lucky too. I miss Tom Petty. Shift, how would you say Quitch? That's how I would say it. I assume that CH is pronounced as a th, though. Did I pronounce it right? Is that actually just shift? Is my Welsh name just Quitch? No, it's Kutch. It means cuddle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the W is just pronounced as a U, but otherwise it's pronounced the same way. Oh, I thought we were doing a bit. Paging Mrs. Shift, paging Mrs. Shift. What I didn't even... What did I do that would warrant a nurse? I was just reading words. What? I do stuff that warrants a nurse all the time. You were summoned, but I'm not embarrassing or harming myself. This was a false alarm, Mrs. Shift. Say what you will about preserving the integrity of the Welsh language, but here we are on the internet all speaking English. I don't know, I'm just saying. Perhaps a little insensitive, definitely. I do honor and respect the plight of the Welshmen. But here we are, all speaking English. What does exclamation Chinggis do? Find out. It summons Chinggis that comes to attack me and eat my head. No one ever uses it though, so no one's ever seen it. It doesn't actually do that. It just says Chinggis, destroyer of worlds. Our own government doesn't preserve our language. Oh, we're gonna get spicy in chat. We're gonna get spicy in chat at 7:30 p.m.
Hey everybody, Brian's the new Meg.
Brian's the new Meg. Brian's the new Meg.
Yeah, you're the new me.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg. I love that one. I had uncontrollable laughter fits when I added that one to the pool. I couldn't stop myself from laughing when the way he just goes, "Shut up, Meg." Do you know the other flag that has a dragon on it? I'm gonna guess Zimbabwe. Just the first one that came to mind. Third auto petter pog. Yeah, Clive, we use exclamation loud whenever something is too loud. People preserve languages, not always governments. How to share my opinion in as few words as possible. Clive smugging at me. How would a government suppress a language, though? By just, like, not printing or providing official documentation in that language anymore? Is that the idea? China's one culture thing scares the shift out of me. Well, that's kind of... I mean, that's where their whole communist revolution came from, was that. I mean, I don't know too much about the history of China. I know a little bit. I mean, I know that they basically just traded off dynasties for every 100 years or so for a very, very long time until the Mongolians came and just rocked them. And then after that, it was kind of the same thing over and over again. After they basically just... until around 1950. Then they had the whole red thing. What a mess. Now hang on here. Honestly, just blame the English. They're the catalyst for both by colonization. Interesting thought. Oh, that's not good. Punishing people for using the language and doing re-education, taking kids away from their families to raise them separate from their cultures, that's not okay. What? This is the first I'm hearing of this. There's also the American assimilation route of getting rid of a language by beating the hell out of people who speak it and killing the elders who are fluent in it. Well, it works. I'm American. A lot of us are American. But that doesn't really happen anymore. Believe it or not. Should it? Probably not. It shouldn't happen. But, you know, there also should be a controlled stream of newcomers to control the assimilation effect naturally rather than having it be a physical beatdown thing. Ah, I had no idea the English used to beat and do that. Oh my goodness. I had no idea about this. Are you serious? Kids were shamed for speaking Welsh? In linguistics, prescription of a language is the teaching, social acceptance, and upkeep of a language in society. And that sounds like a healthy way to prescribe the language, especially for newcomers to a nation that speaks a specific language as the dominant language. But so Wales, Ireland, and the UK, well, I guess wouldn't it be just Wales, Ireland, and England, and Scotland? Are they all kind of like subsections of the UK? Is that the idea? I'm not too familiar with the structure of and the semantics of what makes up the UK itself, but I always just kind of lump Britain together as that place over there with the people who like to eat beans for breakfast. My cousins, basically. Don't look up what French Canadians did to the First Nations people. Oh, God. The English used your language will hold you back as the primary reason? What the fuck? Okay, there's an elephant in the room here, guys. Because I understand that modern day England has a real problem with how they manage the consistency of the nation at this point, especially in London. And there have been stories online of Irish people getting very radical lately. And so to hear this sounds incredibly ironic to me. The UK is England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. Okay, so that makes, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like I had the right idea then. Okay. What color is the elephant? Modern day neat. Based commentary. You are paying attention, but just, you know. You have been acknowledged. Oh, Avian, you're Scottish? I might have forgotten that if you mentioned that already. America did the same thing to the indigenous, used Christian-based boarding schools as reteaching centers for young indigenous children that tore them away from their family's culture, language, and then often adopted them out to white families. Yeah, that's a pretty aggressive way to assimilate people. Of course, the alternative would also be pretty dire too. As a conquering nation, what do, you know? but that's not okay either. It's just unfortunately, it's the making the best of a bad situation at that point was because the indigenous people were being conquered technologically. There was no incentive for the conquerors to be nice to them. The fact that they were even being left alive meant they were a liability that they had to manage around, and the humanitarian thing to do was assimilate them by force and division, divide and conquer, rather than just raw genocide. So, you know, I guess they did the best they could. I think the founders get a bad rap sometimes, but war is hell, I guess. That is a form of genocide. No, it is. It is. War is hell. And you know, that's the kicker. I mean, we're doing Stardew Valley box opening. I'm just gonna say this one piece is you know, human history is full of atrocities. In fact, you'd find there's more atrocities, far more, of humans imposing things onto one another instead of actually doing right by one another. People are brutal. People are their own apex predator. I wouldn't necessarily advise getting angry about history. All you can do is learn from it and conduct yourself accordingly in the present to make the best outcomes for the future. Getting pissed off about what people who are long dead did just doesn't create anything of value for anybody. It actually kind of just drives you to bitterness and makes people biased. The best thing you can do is learn from the things you didn't like about the way people conducted themselves in history and conduct yourself differently. And also, if you have the capacity to be a leader in the world, you should certainly take it upon yourself to acquire some form of power and influence so that you can change the world for the better after having learned about these things that you are dissatisfied with from history. They did have a pretty intense desire for power and land. I think the trouble really is that once travel became trivial, alliteration unintended, conquering all the unconquered lands where other advanced people, or lesser advanced, I guess you would say, people who had not discovered the technologies that the conquerors had discovered, it became a matter of just normalization, right? The incentive for the peoples who had discovered the technology to conquer others, their incentive was to go and obviously use the technology to seize resources and land. And that's what they did. And yeah, you can get angry. I mean, I don't mean to say like you're not allowed to get angry. Obviously, it's frustrating that the world has to be unfair, that people have to be unfair to one another. But I think what I'm trying to say, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, is basically that you shouldn't center your worldview around the things that frustrate you. You should center your worldview around trying to make the things that frustrate you better. Right? We can't control what happened in the past. We can only learn from it and advance the present into the future. The The best thing to do, honestly, is just learn to care about your neighbors, I would say. And also, we're not in a position to conquer anybody really anymore. The whole world has been settled by one territory or another at this point. That's why we have things like the UN and the Geneva Convention. You know, it's kind of like everybody's shaking hands and saying, okay, no more of that. Right, but you're never going to have full-out peace. What planet am I on? No, please, let's go ahead, keep going. I'm opening golden mystery boxes. I love to chat. Who's getting conquered currently? I guess the question really is who deserves to be conquered? And who should face the consequences of people from 50 years ago making bad decisions? Their children? I love the tropical background music. Aren't Russia trying to conquer Ukraine? Actively, yes. Ukraine is a modern-day example. But Ukraine was also part of Russia about 30 years ago, which is why it's a back and forth. So yeah, that's a great example, and I stand corrected. There are examples of countries being conquered in the modern day, but it's not nearly as widespread as it once was. Oh yes, finally. The evil wizard, bring him on. Who's getting conquered currently and who deserves to get conquered? Best out of context quote of the night. I'm very anti-war too. I think everybody should be anti-war. I agree. It's unfortunate that it's such a profitable and lucrative industry. Love learning and teaching history, especially the happy things like Henry the Eighth. Bad guy, yes. Bad guy, yes, but his dog did have a little suit of armor, which I think is adorable. See, that's the palate cleanser we need. Thank you. Thank you for that, Sourdito. I appreciate that insight. They gave his dog a little suit of armor. That's so cute. I love that. Israel are trying to conquer Palestine. I'm not allowed to talk about that. This is Twitch. Well, I guess I can talk about it, but this is a Stardew Valley stream. Who is it? Oh, yes. Nero's Pizza, sir. I have you pizza. All right. Oh, yes. I want you to prove right here and now that you're not Nacho. So I need Nacho Broski to comment something right now while you're here. Otherwise, I believe you are Nacho Broski. Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here. Who the fuck is Nacho Broski? Careful, they'll hear you. Dude, look up the absolute insane months-long parties that Henry VIII would throw. Did he really? Was he a rager? I had no idea. Henry VIII, was he the king during the French Revolution? Like right before the French Revolution? Obviously he wasn't king. He wasn't king during it. Because I'm certain they immediately beheaded whoever was king when it started. Also, believers, you guys are looking pretty rough right now. We're supposed to have 5 auto-petters by now. Palestine, Ukraine, Congo, Sudan, Somalia, Myanmar, Hmong. Yeah, I'm not gonna duck away from that conversation. By the way, I definitely think that that's pretty tragic that some places are getting conquered still. The trouble really is we can't police the world, and it's more important to worry about your neighbor's well-being than it is people on the other side of the world sometimes, unfortunately, as it might be. And if we can't reach a productive conclusion to that conversation, I'll stop it at there. Okay, but what about the money? Oh yes, still quoting Home Alone. Okay, that's great. Henry VIII is King of England, was the guy with 6 wives. Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, got it. Henry VIII was in England? No? Okay, I see. Not feeling confident being a believer? No, you shouldn't. We only have 3 auto petters. We got 90 boxes to go. It's totally possible we get 2 more. Totally possible. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. He did that all in order? That's incredible. He died and then got divorced and beheaded again? Then survived? How did he do that? No, that's his wives. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Divorced, beheaded, she died. The other one was divorced, beheaded, and the other survived. I see. Okay. 6 wives. Sheesh. For someone who's supposed to be the, the king, the example for all his citizenry, his subjects. 6 wives is pretty heinous for someone who's supposed to be king of a Christian nation. That's pretty funny. I probably won't discuss history with someone who thinks Henry VIII and Louis XIV are the same person. Louis XVI are the same person. That's okay. It's been a while since I did history class. I don't want to say anything that pisses anybody off and makes them not want to watch the stream. Or it's a valuable debate, but it's also a business. Don't auto-mod my Home Alone script. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Anonymous Sloth. King Henry VIII did not host a single literal month-long party, but he famously threw the Field of the Cloth of Gold, an 18-day mega summit from June 7th to 24th, 1520, and celebrated extended 12-week winter festive seasons that ran from November 1st until early February the 12th. Know your facts. Gosh. Close that book, huh? Sheesh. Coming out here with the AI summary. That's definitely AI, you can tell by the hyphens. And that's not a problem, as long as the AI was getting its information from a valid and correct source. He's the reason the Church of England exists, so he could divorce his first wife. That's funny. Bro made his own church so he could divorce his first wife. Imagine hating your wife so much you have to create a new church just so you can create a rule that lets you divorce her. That's bitter, bitter pettiness. Oh, that's what it's called, the M dash. I forgot what it was called. The M dash usually is a clear. You guys know you have to do like Alt and then numlock 4 or 5, right, to actually put in an M dash without autocorrect. It's like a super roundabout way to put a hyphen into the way you're talking. Is that MLA format? Is that a thing? Is that what it is? Or copy paste it? You could do that too. Then you have to have your clipboard clear so you can put M dashes in. Are we almost done with this mystery box shit? No, we genuinely are. We are pretty close. We got 3. That puts us at 191. We need 13 more. The goal is to finish by the end of the stream. So we had some poor luck with this one. We had some poor luck last stream. We opened almost 4,000 and only got 13. Which we should have gotten about 18. And this 1,000, we only got 3. So some poor luck for sure, but I think our luck should normalize. We got 2,000 more boxes to go, and we'll go get more if we have to. We'll trade in all the mystery boxes we've gotten for more if we have to as well. And we'll just keep it rolling until we get that last one. I'll update the counter, but normally I don't update the counter till we're done anyway. Right now we're at 191. I can update it for clarity really quickly. All right, doubters, you're getting some points. Congratulations to the doubters. We'll have to run it back. We're going to open another 1,000 right now. So you guys can gabble on the next 1,000. I come back from going to the bathroom and look who it is. The guy who's stealing my identity. Shift can't upset people, but I can. Let's talk about gun law. As an American, I will put you into submission talking about gun law. This is one thing that I know a lot about, and I'll be happy to talk about gun when I'm not live, and probably somewhere in a private setting so I don't accidentally, like, destroy my credibility. Everybody stay calm. It's happening. What is going on here? So how is Oh Yes and Nacho Broski here in the chat at the same time? Lou says, let's do literally anything else. Yeah, I agree. Let's not talk about any more politically charged stuff for at least 45 more minutes. You guys want to talk about farts? Computer and phone different logins. So, Oh Yes is literally view-botting me. Got it. Cool. Well, at least he's got the common courtesy to participate in the discussion on both of them. That's great. I love the farts, guys. Great farts. I'm keeping a close eye on this. I have reason to believe that Nacho Broski is still Oh Yes. Have you guys ever played Town of Salem? This feels like Town of Salem.
You're fired!
I'm not fired. You can't fire me. No one can fire me. I'm the CEO.
Now Sir Junior! I'm Princess Margaret!
I'm drunk!
I'm drunk! Yes, I used to be obsessed with that game. I love Town of Salem. That's what it feels like right now. Like, it feels like we're talking to these two, and we don't know which of them is kosher and which isn't, and we're like, well, let me ask you some questions that might confirm or deny this. Can you send a message at the same time as Oh Yes talking about the same thing? If you guys are the same person, all right, hang on. No, we got to think about this logically. Also, be keeping it real. 7 consecutive streams. Thank you very much for joining us for 7 consecutive streams. That's a real one. Isn't Town of Salem just like Mafia or Werewolf? Yes, it's a game on Steam. And now that I see so many of you know about it, I'm absolutely 100% hyped to invite you guys to play Town of Salem with me one night, because that'd be really fun. What's the best season of The Simpsons? 3. I've never watched all of it, but I just have a feeling it's 3, because I've seen a few episodes from that one, and they're really good and iconic. Yeah, Town of Salem is basically a game where you have like 8 townies, that's what they're called, and they all have different roles. And those roles have, in one way or shape or form, a utility that allows the town to work together in a way that lets them pick out the other 4 to 7 people that are in the town who are not town, who are evil in one way or another. And those other 7 people, they might have different factions. One of them can be the neutral evil, one of them can be the neutral chaotic, and then, you know, basically the idea is that there's a mafia that works against the town, and all these other side roles are all working for themselves. They can work with the mafia, they can work with the town. Nobody knows who anybody else is. So the goal is every night when people go to sleep, you can use your profession to visit one another and basically gather information. The lookout can go and watch someone's house to see if someone visits that person, right? And they'll know who visited that person. And then they wake up the next day, and if they're watching that person and someone dies, and they say, oh, well, XYZ visited this person who died, they must be evil. They must be a killer. They must be a killing profession or role, right? So it's a really fun game where you're basically playing like Sherlock Holmes as town, or you're playing as the evil guy who's got to kill everybody before he gets found out, and you can play either side. It's a really fun game. It's kind of like Among Us, except you're not really, there's no tasks. You're not running around and completing tasks in round form. We should play TOS together. I would love that. Mantis, do you know what Town of Salem is? We're talking about Town of Salem. I love how Oh Yes is having an identity crisis between his two accounts, and we're just kind of talking about other stuff. Twins separated at birth, a talk about colonialism, and now we're talking about Town of Salem. You see, the thing you'll get here in this stream is range, right? I love talking about controversial stuff. I'm a very opinionated person when the camera's off, especially more so opinionated, but I cannot rightfully always talk about my sharp opinions. So we will have brief discussions here and there about stuff like that. Then we'll talk about astrophysics because I like to stretch the noodle and ask questions to people who know stuff. And then we'll talk about other complex subjects. But aside from all that, we also fart and talk about fun stuff like video games and talk about lighthearted things, right? Season 5 has the "you have a gambling problem" sound, does it? I have to watch The Simpsons. I can't wait to watch The Simpsons. And then we also have stuff like that. I've never played Grounded. I never heard of it. Is it similar to Town of Salem? Ah-ha-ha.
Attention shift. One Elast Braincell has issued a legally binding hydration order. Compliance
Thank
is
you
mandatory.
very much. Never heard of it. Where are my auto petters, damn it? Dang it, where are my auto petters? Doesn't anybody know what an auto petter is? And we also talk about cheese here. We love ourselves some cheese. Yes, B. Yeah, I feel like the moment politics is mentioned, we start a 15-minute timer and then everything has to stop after that. Yeah, I usually... Guys, I gotta be real with you. I guide the discussion sometimes, and when we get to a point where I feel like the discussion is no longer productive or you're pissing me off, I'll just kind of steer us the other way. And I try to make it hard to tell when you've pissed me off, so hopefully I'm good at that and you've never seen me pissed off. The word filth got auto-modded. I know, I don't know why filth is getting auto-modded. That's such a strange word for it to catch. Grounded is a survival game. Oh, I see. Grace K, welcome. Stardew grinding is peak. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the ridiculousness. Hope you missed us. We are almost done grinding golden mystery boxes. We are almost done. Almost done. Hopefully this is the last stream. We were supposed to be done with this a while ago, but then we realized we need 44 more. So we're doing it again. Woohoo! The story is basically you are shrunk down to the size of an ant and survive while uncovering the story. The first game was in a backyard, but the second is in a park. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, it sounds fun. You know what that kind of reminds me of is this game where you're a dwarf and you got to steal the, you got to steal stuff and complete tasks without the NPC in the house finding you and shooting you. You guys hear about this game, the dwarves game? What's it called? Mrs. Schiff knows what it's called. My favorite auto-modded word is thought. Grounded scares me because the massive spiders. Oh god, sounds like it scared me too. I hate spiders. Burgle and Gnomes, that's what it is. Yep. B got it. Yeah, Burgle and Gnomes looks really fun. I watched a streamer play it and it was like a blast. He eventually got the gun from the NPC and he used it to pop the NPC. It was hilarious. But, like, you can't hold the gun. Like, so you have to, like, hold it and, like, put it on its side and, like, pull the trigger because you can't physically wield the gun because it's too heavy for the little gnome arms. It's hilarious. You could shoot your friends with it, too. Yes, you can do that. Guys, are we all in agreement, by the way? Did I win points yet? You are... no, were you a doubter? We opened 1,000 already, and we only got 3 auto petters out of it, so the doubters won last one. I am genuinely impressed how quickly he's responding to himself. Are we all in agreement that Oh Yes and Nacho are the same person? Is there anybody who still has a shred of doubt that these two are the same person? Friendship is going to be the death of you. Friendship's easy. You know, the trick that I learned with friendship that makes it super easy is never miss someone's birthday in game. And always make sure that you're giving them iridium quality or gold quality gifts. It'll make your gifts actually do a lot more work under the surface because there's a point system, right? 4th auto petter, Pog, finally, jeez. I feel like we haven't gotten one in ages. But yeah, there's a point system in game, Grace. So every time you talk to an NPC, you get 20 friendship points. Every time you give them a gift, you get 80. And then depending on the quality of the gift, a loved gift, I mean a gift that they love, depending on the quality of the gift, you can get more points, right? There's a multiplier involved. So if you give them a silver quality, a gold quality, or an iridium quality gift that they love, you'll get up to 1.5 times the points. And then it'll really feel like you're flowing along if you give them your 2 gifts every week and do that consistently and even talk to them every day. You can friend someone and get them almost to max hearts. From 10 hearts, it's 250 points per heart. You could probably do that in like a 3-week span, especially if you have iridium gifts that they love and their birthday is in there and you give them that iridium gift on their birthday. So that's just my soapbox on what I've learned playing the game as much as I have as far as friendship goes. Try not to go without talking to them for too long, because if you go very long without talking to them, there's a decay of -2 points every day you don't talk to an NPC, and that will build up over time. Stop putting pineapple on pizza, that's not allowed.
Putin Vladimirovich is now following.
Putin Vladimirovich followed the channel. I just ended the discussion about Ukraine and someone comes in with the name Putin Vladimirovich. Thanks for following the channel, Putin. Unless for the rest, I will let her go to work. What are you talking about, Nacho? You guys are weird. Nacho, oh yes, you guys are weird. You're giving them all 2 gifts a week? Damn, that must be tiring. It's tough keeping up with that. Even in my early 100% runs, I always try to like pick like a section of the village who I'm constantly giving gifts to like that. If I try to give all 28 gifts twice a week, I'm usually like in winter by that point of the first year because it takes me that long to get decent quality gifts that are worth bringing. You want to make sure every gift you give is a loved gift. Liked gifts, they just feel so slow. The loved gifts will really move the hearts up, though. Did you guys know Star Drop Tea does not have a limitation? So if you had 10 Star Drop Teas and you talked to an NPC for the first time, you could give them all 10 at once and immediately get them from 0 to 10 hearts in one shot. I patch the villagers until I have iridium feet. What does that mean? Meow. Hey, Danny's here. Wondering where you were. Danny, I was trying to bait you into talking. I didn't know if you were just lurking. So anyway, I told everybody, you've been here the whole time? No, there's no way. There's no way, because you wouldn't have been able to control yourself. You wouldn't have been able to control yourself when I said that the healthiest thing you can do for your hearing is dig Q-tips into your ears as deep as possible to make sure to get all the wax out. Danny is Nacho? Bro, what? No! No way! Alrighty. One last brain cell. Good night. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. What do you mean? Guys, my brain cannot handle this. What are you talking about? Who is Nacho? I know Nacho is one of you guys' second accounts. It's either Danny or Oh Yes. If it's Danny this whole time, I'm lost. I'm lost. And chat is moving way too quickly for me to fucking scroll up and see what the hell's going on here. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Real. Totally not relating to current conversation. I'm house sitting and I'm just watching this cat flip out so bad and then put the front paws together and start like praying. What the hell? Did somebody give the cat catnip? Take a nice rag, get some chloroform on it, and put it up to the cat's face. Not too long, because you'll kill it, but just long enough for it to have a nice nap. That's my advice. Cat sitting advice from Shift. Don't worry, I'll break into your house and murk you. Bro, what is going on? Oh, you didn't make me angry. You're good. Nobody ever makes me angry. You're perfectly fine. Don't worry. It was a good conversation. I just don't like things getting too narrow when we're just vibing. It was a good debate. I gotta also control the temperature of the room sometimes as the streamer, so it was getting a little hot, so we left it at that. But no hard feelings. It's always good to discuss things. We can talk about astrophysics. We can definitely talk about history. Buy lottery tickets with credit? Stop it right now. Why are you rage baiting me? Do not buy lottery tickets with credit. You knew what you were doing when you typed that. You knew you were going to piss me off. Ketchup, welcome. You are late. You are late. I'm going to have to call your mother. Late to class. Wait, we're chloroforming cats now? What did I mean? Yeah, that's what we do. So if you ever have a cat who's acting up and your cat's sitting, just chloroform him. It works on babies too. Ketchup is nacho? No. No. Yeah, Stupid says, I'm sorry, you're doing what to cats and babies? I love it. I love when someone's first chat, like I just throw the rod out there and I start reeling in the lurkers into chatting. I love that. Don't chloroform cats or children. I feel the need to clarify that I am in fact kidding. You should not chloroform anything because it is very damaging to brain cells. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're watching a zoo? 1 dog, 1 cat, 1 hamster, 1 snake, 2 guinea pigs, 4 frogs? Jesus. You should like sell some tickets to see all of them. You can make a little extra money on the side in addition to whatever they're paying you to watch them. Everyone who shows up is Nacho now. This Nacho person has totally thrown me for a major loop. I have no idea what's going on. What are you talking about? I wasn't paying attention. Now we're talking about chloroform. No, don't worry about it. We're not talking about it. Give me a minute. Testing this on a baby. Perk of babysitting. Bro, I am not responsible for whatever happens. That is a joke. Bro, I just loaded your stream up and that's the first thing I heard. We're keeping things colorful tonight because we're opening mystery boxes. By the way, everybody here, random sound effects and fart sound effects are half off in case you just stopped in. I know I've seen a couple people just stop in the last 20 minutes. So if you guys have some points built up and you want to play some sound effects, they are half off tonight only. They'll be back to regular price tomorrow. Now, believers, we are at 4, but I gotta catch you there, Avian, because we actually had 3 to start. So the number you're looking for to get paid out as a believer is 8. 3 plus 5. We're gonna get 5 in this 1,000. So, actually, we're not looking very good right now. Ooh, good combo.
There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
You guys got the rare rock lobster peanut butter jelly time combo. It kind of did work. I liked it.
No, go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Have you seen the proboscis monkeys? I don't know what that is. Apparently they're African frogs, though. Oh, they sound cute. I don't know what about them being African makes them cute, but I do like that they're frogs.
Good news, everyone. I'm a horse's boss. I am. That's not good news.
This is a pretty good combo. The good news, everyone, with the yeah boy was a good combo.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Even lizards, meatloaf is my favorite!
Scooter, how come we've never met you before?
Shut up, Meg.
This is becoming a fartening. I like this, though. Nani? Oh my god.
Now stand back, I gotta practice my stabbing.
Yes, science!
Heist93 says, "Stop talking, you insolent swine, you little useless piece of filth, get out of here with your nachos, bro. Also you weird with your, I'm a real boy talk. You're living in a delusional world forged via your own delusions. You are a dirty little swine who rolls around foolishly in his pig pen. I bet you don't even eat nachos.
Fred,
I can't imagine you eating no nachos, they are too good for the likes of you. You don't even deserve nachos. I'm a real wizard, you may be a real boy, but I'm a real wizard."
I still don't know if you two are the same person, but the bit is not dead yet, which is incredible to me, because I feel like the bit has run its course and yet it's still fresh.
Grass!
Dude, check it out.
Tastes bad.
There's a pig behind that fence.
You don't see me running around looking for a bitch. I know where all of my bitches are. Thank you very much.
I could totally eat that
Bitch,
pig.
where you at?
We could do it,
I'm out
man.
here
We
getting
could.
your money.
It's so easy,
That's
man.
what the
It'd
hell
take
I
like a
thought.
minute.
Thank you, Grandma.
Be that fast?
Peter, that pig could be in our stomachs in like 1 minute, and then we could and then we could do other stuff.
Peter, that pig. You could totally eat that pig. I actually didn't. I wanted to include a longer version of the Kyle's Mom's a Bitch song, but I didn't want to invite any scrutiny from the copyright bots, so I decided just to include that piece. But that song is so funny.
Hell? No.
Respect my authority!
Guys, we are 2 followers away from 100 followers, by the way. I just want to share that with you. We are on the cusp of a triple-digit follower count. That's incredible stuff, really. I think we've had very healthy growth so far.
Narrow in the knee.
Stop saying sack. Venton, your mod etiquette is hilarious. You're just like, don't do that. We need Oh Yes to get his second account to follow. Why has Nacho Broski been yapping in my chat? Hasn't yet followed me, though. What is this? Why the fuck is Sack getting auto-modded? Can we add it? Is there a list we can add that to? That, like, says, let this word through?
Oh, you're starting to piss me off, you little piglet son bitch.
That's me. Me talking to Nacho. Yeah, I'll have to waitlist. I gotta waitlist Filth, and I gotta waitlist Sack, apparently. Alright, noted. I forgot the context of that is him leaving answering machine messages. Yes, it's the episode where they have to go into the witness protection program because Chris saw someone's robbing a convenience store, and Herbert is calling the house like every other day to leave a message like, hey, call me. Oh, you're starting to piss me off. Like, he's just getting frustrated because he's not getting a call back. It's hilarious. I love how Clive just comes out of the woodwork to say film a crack. Thanks, Clive. Thanks for adding that. Hey, thanks for the subscription.
1,364 subscribed on YouTube.
Thanks for becoming a task manager. Thank you very much, Cam. Oh, man. Ooh, deep one. Bro's arguing with himself. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is totally performative.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, once when I was 7 years old, I sat on a banana. And of course, that changed my life.
What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
If you're, what is it, hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat? I don't know the second line, so I can never remember.
Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
Come on down and dine on this tasty swine. All you gotta do is get in line. Are you aching?
I'm walking here!
For some bacon? He's a big pig. You can be a big pig too. You're out, Mantis. Why are you out? I'm out of points. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Holding my breath, trying to do my eyeliner, then a new sound alert like jump scares me.
I came looking for booty.
Yeah. It's not for everybody, but we have a fun time here. Probably not the best fall asleep to stream. I could probably do with turning the sound effects down just a tad. Maybe I will.
My sloppy Joe is all sloppy and no joke.
Eat my buddy Pumbaa here. He's a tasty treat. That's what it is. Yep, yep. I sat on a banana, and of course, that changed my life. How is twat not auto-modded? Real. Auto-mod seems to be very...
Oh my god!
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man! Mrs. Shift loves that one. Mrs. Shift is a diehard Shrek fan. That's why she married me, guys, because I remind her of Shrek. Because I fart and am an ogre. Hang on,
I was
Danny,
just
what are you
wondering
talking
if
about?
you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
Oh, sorry guys, I forgot the mermaid song came on. Hang on, we gotta vibe with it, we gotta roll with it. You don't use FossaBot for your blacklist? How the heck am I supposed to fuck with it if it isn't through the bot I have access to? Hang on. All right, enough.
I have been drinking dewdrops found on the forest leaves, and I have been eating mushrooms and moss. Mostly mushrooms. I am starting to hallucinate.
Danny, DM me about what you're talking about.
Going mad.
DM me later and I'll figure out whatever the hell it is you're talking about. I'm not like super well versed with FossaBot. I just use it for commands. Calling yourself Shrek is peak, but clipping it just gets drowned out by sound effects and mermaid song. Yeah, logistically, it's a production thing. Maybe we'll outgrow sound effects one day and they'll stop nuking the clips. Hang on, let's do it again, guys. Reset. Hang on, are you ready? Nobody play a sound effect. Hang on. We gotta reset. The Muffin Man. No, it's not right. It's not organic.
It's time to say sayonara.
But I don't speak Italian!
I knew someone was gonna play a sound effect. It's not organic. I can't like just randomly be like, I love Shrek, guys. But you know who likes Shrek more than me? Mrs. Shift. In fact, I'm pretty sure she married me because I remind her of Shrek. You know, because I fart a lot, burp a lot, and I definitely look like an ogre. There you go. There's your clip. Have fun. See? Very organic. We just did a clip. That's it. Just did a clip. A sexy ogre. Oh my. I'm being objectified. My favorite. I was just asking if your blacklist through the streamer thing on Twitch or an extension. I went to FossaBot to see if I could mess with it and couldn't. Oh, I see. Blacklist is in the words that are specifically banned. That's on Twitch. I have words selected on Twitch through the modding section, moderation section. I could go back to dropping your ego down a peg. No, it's okay. Keep my ego elevated. It helps me. Peg? Nacho, I know what'll make you feel better. Follow the channel. Be my 99th follower. That'll help. That'll make you feel better. Actually, you very well may have followed already, in which case, I don't know what to make you feel better. Play a fart sound effect. Shift, are you a big fan of Unstable SMP? What is that? Never heard of it. Girl, step bro, I'm stuck in the washing machine. Can you help me? No, just read the manual. It says to run a delicate cycle. You guys are funny. What are you doing, stepladder? What are you doing, stepladder? Oh my god. Who's evil? Me? You're evil. Guys, why do I only have 4 auto petters? I've nearly opened 2,000 fucking boxes. I swear. I don't want to keep opening these. Ah! Aha, stepladder, help me. Can we... No. I'm gonna need you to step. I'm gonna need you to step somewhere else. Shift, how long is the kid supposed to stay asleep for again? I don't know if I should advise you on this because it'll make me further liable. Probably at least 20 minutes. In the movies, it takes them a while to wake up after someone's been chloroformed. What was the word other than sack that needed to be waitlisted? Filth. Oh, you got it? Are you really adding it in for me? You're a mod, so you can change that, huh? Oh, I love that. I really appreciate that. Sleep. That kid's dead. What the fuck? Oh, this shit's driving me mad. It's driving me fucking nuts. At least we got a second auto petter finally. Fuck. I appreciate that, Denny. Shift, your auto petter luck is worse than my speedrun RNG, and that's quite difficult. That's what I'm saying. We had the first stream this week on Monday when we first introduced the beach farm concept. We got 15 auto petters out of 2,000 boxes, which is insanely good. We got 5 extra auto petters. That's awesome, right? So we overshot by like 50%. But yesterday's stream, we got 13 auto petters when we should have gotten 18. We opened up about 3,600 golden mystery boxes. So we should have gotten 18. So we're behind by 5 now. So we basically normalized. At this point, we've now opened up almost 2,000 golden mystery boxes. We're coming up on the 1,800th. So we should have 9. We've only got 5. So we're behind by 4 auto petters. And I was really, really hopeful that we would get all 16 that we needed tonight. So this is very disheartening for me. Very disheartening. But, and I just want to advise everybody on this. You see 5 there. The believers have not yet won because we had 3 at the beginning of the stack, right? And I said 5 within the next 1,000 golden mystery boxes, right? So we need 8 for the believers to get paid out, just to clarify. 5 is the total tonight. So far we've opened, this is coming up on 1,800 golden mystery boxes tonight. So, so far 5 is 4 less than 9. So it's not unrealistically bad, but kind of bad. We should be able to open 2,000 more. I think we can open 2,000 more before it gets to a point where the stream is too late and I'm annoyed. So we'll do 2,000 more after this 1,000. We're just going to keep doing our best. We're just going to keep opening them. See what we can do. The funny thing about Oh Yes arguing with himself on Nacho Broski's account is that I am now like manually ignoring both of them with my eyes. So when I see either of them, I just don't care about what it is they're saying, which is hilarious. Back to shanking kids. I can't wait to get back to shanking kids, guys. I feel like there's a hole in my life that only shaking children can fill. I yearn for shanking the kids. It's good for the algorithm. It is very good for the algorithm. I'm very glad that he's doing this because there's a lot of chatting happening. But it is a little bit cluttering to the actual conversation, but I don't mind. It's cool. He's fine. He said, "Can you shut up?" Clive said, "Can you shut up?" Guys, there's something about saying to someone, "Can you shut up?" or "Could you shut up?" that is like so passive-aggressively polite. Like normally when you want someone to stop talking, you would say "shut up" if you're being aggressive, right? Just shut up. But to ask someone specifically, "Can you shut up?" it is so like chef's kiss. I love that. I love that. Can you shut up? Can you please like just do me a favor? Can you please just shut up? Like it's beautiful. I love that. Very polite, very well handled. You're going places, Clive. Hey, I don't want to be rude, but could you kindly pass away, please? Please. Listen, you could say, kill yourself. Or you could say, could you potentially end my suffering by ending your existence. Please. Mantis, you got a better one? What do you got? Please, I insist. Also questioning their ability to shut up by saying can. Yes. Do you have the capacity to stop talking? that's the elevation, the escalation. Are you capable of being quiet? Would you kindly squelch your howling screamer? I love that. Call 988. Do not find the nearest roof, please. No actually ending anything. Hanakari, hey friend, how's it going? It's good, how are you? Thanks for watching over on YouTube, saying hello. Would you kindly take this rag, lay down next to this child, and inhale deeply? We around my parts around high school used to say, please fuck off a little bit. Not a lot. You don't have to fuck off a lot. Just fuck off a little bit. I like that. Do I remember you? Yes, I do remember you. You're the artist. You shared a little bit of your art in my Discord. You forgot how much mod view sucks? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do it to you. You don't always have to be in mod mode. But why you don't give me reply? I'm not interested in your services. I have an artist currently. Respectfully and professionally, of course. But I wish you the best. Big fan of please fuck off a little bit. Yeah, I like that one too. That's pretty good. That's definitely like at least second place in the list of examples we heard so far. Hey, Shift, does this smell like chloroform to you? Fucking passes out. Oh, here, let me take a smell. Come on. Guys, we need 3 more auto petters for the believers. I just want the believers to get points. Who doubted, by the way? There's only one lonely doubter on the doubter side. I'm curious. You certainly do deserve a chance to show your creativity. Time him out for the duration of the stream. My PC is actually broken with speaker right now, and it's very hard to not be tempted to type on the phone I'm using for audio. What? As usual, my cries for help go unanswered. Bro, what are we talking about? You're just padding my average viewer number. That was you doubting Modern Day Neat? Yeah, you might be winning. God, what a shit night for luck. You might seriously be winning. No, I do want you to keep yapping with yourself. Wait. So you admit it. You admit that you're spoofing with a second account and arguing with yourself. The mystery has been solved officially. Also, we got a third auto petter. Yes, thank goodness our luck is normalizing a little bit. 2 to go for the believers if we can get them in this next 135 boxes. Yeah, it was pretty funny though. Well, mystery solved. Perfect. This is why you wanted the seed, because you wanted to see how many it would take to get to the number. We're like almost there though. We're almost there. By this point, we're now at 194 auto petters, meaning we only have 10 to go. 10 to go. Forgot to mod you on YouTube? How do I do that? I actually don't know how to do that. No, you know what? I will mod you, but I can't do it right now. mostly because we have to keep the boxes opening. Mod Danny. I'll mod you over there, I promise I will. I actually know what section it is, I didn't even consider modding you over there. I apologize. I'm gonna just, I don't need that person timed out, don't worry about that. Finally!
Nacho Broski is now following.
Finally! Well, thanks for following, Nacho Broski. I thought all you were gonna do was talk all night. See, guys, I'm not aware, I'm not privy to this. I have no idea that I'm being follower botted. You guys know how many of the big Twitch channels just unapologetically view bot, by the way? Apparently, it's like a whole thing. Have you guys heard about this? The reason you did it is because it's so fucking boring. No, I had an inkling that is what you were doing. Yes, I know that it's boring, but we're almost done. We're almost done. And I didn't want to open more gold mystery boxes. Believe me, I didn't want to do this. But we're here. We're doing it. We're almost done. Just
sorry.
Shut up and accept.
Sorry. Been building up for a while. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this. Sorry. There we are.
Sorry. You're a masochist? Yes, and you are too. Don't for a second try to deny that you are not also a masochist. You're sitting here watching me do it. How many boxes are left? 88 left in this prediction. We have 2 more auto petters to get. Probably not going to get them. Sorry to the believers. But we have 1,000 in the box next to me. I'm going to go bring all the mystery boxes that we've gotten over the last, like, 10,000 openings. I'll go trade them for some extra gold mystery boxes, and hopefully we don't need to grind any more out. Because this is all we've got right now. I could do an extra day at the Witch's Hut to get another stack, but I want to open up every single box we've got to this point just to make sure. Also, this is a shitty stream to eat while watching because people are constantly shitting on the floor, but hey, that's the fun of it. If you're watching this stream while eating, and you're the kind of person who can't eat or loses their appetite when someone farts, I gotta be real with you. This probably isn't the stream for you. Also, I just realized my lights behind me weren't on, so I turned them on. Guys, I'm so excited to be done with these boxes. I'm like just so excited to be done. Do you have a problem with me? Listen, guys, if you are gonna actually genuinely have a real argument in chat, please, I must ask you not to argue with each other, literally. Mrs. Shift made a lemon pound cake with zucchini in it. Did I share this with you guys? It has zucchini in it, but I shit you not, it's the most delicious pound cake I've ever had in my life. Like, it's moist. So it's sweet, delicious, and moist. I cannot explain to you how good it is. So anyway, I'm thinking about getting a piece of it. Wow, and going and taking a piss. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Chair's probably going to try to sell stuff to you, but that's okay. Deep down, he does love it. No, just stop complaining. No. All right. So, Clive, I got to be real with you here. Or Lincoln. I still don't know what to call you. I'm still determining what I prefer to call you. I'll call you Clive. Oh yes, he's our employed evil wizard. He's quite the cynic, and he's also incredibly boisterous. We take his complaints with a grain of salt. If there's one thing that I know about him by now, it's that he's a professional complainer, and I would be more alarmed if he were not complaining than what he's currently doing right now. Your mom puts zucchini in pound cake. It's pretty good. It keeps it moist. And you can't even taste it, so it adds fiber to it. I like how Automod didn't like this. Wait, really? Automod didn't let that through? That's so funny. Was it the presence of zucchini, pound, or both? Do we need to whitelist zucchini? Fruit and gourds and a sweet treat. I am sure it is great, but Mrs. Shift made it. I could never. Oh, no. No, honestly, Mrs. Shift, she's a great baker, but I gotta be real with you guys. I think she might have just found a good secret ingredient for every, like, cake-based recipe. The zucchini manages to hide itself because it's not very strong flavor-wise, and it keeps the pastry moist. It's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just incredible. Really out of this world. Because the pound, it's definitely because of the pound. All right, we need 2 more auto petters for the believers to get paid. We have 2 boxes, so it's technically possible, although I very much so doubt. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. So what we're going to do, we did get an extra golden animal cracker. That's not so bad. What we're going to do now is we're going to pay the doubters. The doubters have won another one. Congratulations to Neat. Now, we've got 890 golden mystery boxes here to open. And we've also got some mystery boxes that were just dropped from opening them all this time. So we're going to go trade these in. This will get us another 1,000 and change. So we still have 2 more stacks to open. So let's go ahead and just go trade these with the raccoon really quickly and rejuice on our golden mystery boxes. And I'll update the counter. So now we are at 194 auto petters. We just need 10 more. Now, even mathematically speaking, all we have to do at this point is just open 2,000 gold mystery boxes. The average would imply that we're going to get 10. Now, if we continue this unlucky streak we've been on, then unfortunately, we're going to have to go get more mystery boxes. And I don't want to have to do that. So let's hope we get them from this 2,000. Alrighty. Alrighty. Gorge are disgusting, don't at me. I do like, I don't like zucchini very much, but I do like pumpkin pie. Pumpkin's a gourd, right? And butternut squash isn't too bad either. As long as you put butter on it. Apparently the Brits can't talk about money on Twitch. Who says? All right, guys. I'm going to start another prediction now. All right. Let's say 5 auto petters this stack. All right. And I'm going to put total 11 so there's no confusion. All right. That means will we have 11 auto petters by the end of this 999? Now, guys.
I got to go take a fat piss, so I'll be right back.
Mantis, we'll talk more shortly. I don't know if I had anything to show you. I don't remember what I was talking about now. Ugh. See, you guys, did Chair try to sell you something? Hang on, I'm gonna empty my inventory. I just didn't want my inventory.
MD0G702 says,
oh, I ruined the bit.
It's Fred. How about you get some fucking auto petters already? You darn.
I'm trying, Fred.
Chair and I cannot be the entire show.
I'm trying, Fred. I'm trying. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get pound cake. I just wanted to empty my inventory so it didn't overflow. Alrighty. I'm back. Found another workaround. What'd you find? Oh, you got it to say fucking. Oh, I see. I could always change that. I mean, that wouldn't be too hard. Anyway, here's my pound cake. All right. Can we? Autofocus isn't very good with things that aren't faces. There you go. See that? You see those little green bits? That's zucchini. That's zucchini. But this pound cake is moist, baby. Very moist pound cake. Nice. Oh. I just want to rebalance the camera because it looks like I'm on fucking Venus sometimes. You use the peel of the zucchinis too? I don't know. She's a magician. I don't know nothing about how she does it. I just know it tastes good. Riddle me this. I'm open when I'm used, closed when I'm new. What am I? I don't know, a fucking ketchup bottle? A box? It's a box. Your mom's void. What the fuck? What the fuck? Riddle me did. I know. Elite. Where are these auto petters? Arrgh. I think it's funny when you guys argue over name colors because the chat interface that I'm using is not native to Twitch. It's streamer.bots chat that combines everything. You guys are completely different colors. Like latent ketchup, you're actually just solid white for me. What is hex? Is that the name of the color you're using? I do like that shade of purple you have, Danny. Oh, the code for the color? Oh my god. Listen, use shaped head. I didn't know that's what it... I didn't know that. That makes perfect sense now that I think about the interface for just selecting a color. I'm autistic. I'm only smart about stuff that I know about. That quote. I'll balance the fuck out of your checkbook. I love when chat bullies me. It only makes me stronger. Are you? I don't know. I don't know if I'm really autistic. I think I'm probably just on the spectrum. I definitely have some form of ADHD or obsessive compulsive disorder. We get it. You are a masochist. You don't have to keep telling us. Yes, I'm aware. I am aware that I say it all the time. My neurodivergence is part of my personality. Ah, good cake. I love good cake. Bro, I wish I could open these faster without a mod. Same TBH, yes. We all must make it part of our personality. And then mask over it. When we aren't in friendly territory. As a child of the TISM, the answer is yes. Like massacre? Masochist. A masochist is someone who inflicts pain upon themselves for enjoyment. Who's Sam? Just, you know, do me a favor and just fuck off a little bit. Chat, I did an IQ test and I got 116. That is, that's like the worst place to be in because you're just intelligent enough to know how unintelligent you are. That's what I've heard. If you go on the bell curve, you're like in that section that's just above average, but there's a lot of you and you're not actually remarkably intelligent. You're just like, you know what shape blocks go and what shape holes. You're in that conscientious level of intelligent that makes you risk averse and also damages you in the long run because of that risk aversion. The best, I would argue the two best levels are towards like the lower 5 to 10th percentiles and then the higher, like, no, actually, no. Who am I kidding? Average is the best because then you aren't too knowledgeable or self-aware. Being on the further end of the intelligence spectrum just makes you like incredibly cynical and genuinely feel like no one sees the world the way you do. You're wanted, Nacho Broski. It's okay. I will never take a real IQ test. I don't need my ego bruised. I know the number that I got once on a test in high school, but I don't want to be like the guy who just like shares the number he knows, because I feel like that's really if I tell you the number that I got, you guys will tell me I'm lying or just think I'm an asshole. That's how high the number is. Being smart is fucking cheeks. I absolutely agree, Danny. If I tell you the number, it would remove all the mystery at this point. But it's pretty high. It's higher than the one that you just said. I regret to inform you that I am intelligent enough to understand Rick and Morty. What a curse. What a curse. Yeah, it's above 140. It's like 143. You're actually remarkably close. But again, this was like an AP statistics, like 15 to 20 minute IQ test that you could take in your pocket. So I take it with a grain of salt. I never actually took a real one. But I had fun learning that day that I was smarter than everybody in my class. That was nice. That totally boosted my ego. That totally made me a perfectly well-rounded person and prepared me for everything in life that I would thereon go to encounter and endeavor towards. I did have several years in between since getting that recording, though, to be fair, that I was engaging in a lot of damaging behaviors that certainly have nuked a few of the growing brain cell colonies in my head. So I don't know how accurate that figure is anymore anyways. So 60. You got given a real one and you know yours, you just want to be a pretty dumb person. Honestly, I would much rather be like in the 100 range, 100 to 105, and like just have that ignorance is bliss mode. But then again, I do like being able to think more than like 10, 15 years ahead. And it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Benton, the truth is, I really do think that, like, the trouble with the IQ range of, like, 120 to 130 and 140 is that you're just smart enough to understand really complex concepts if it's, like, explained to you, but then it's really hard to intuitively create your own. So you'll never be, like, there with Einstein thinking up relativity. You'll really just be considering the ideas other people have, and then it makes you feel like you're in a box. It's really sad. It's that level of lonely intelligence where 9 out of 10 people you meet aren't going to be on the same wavelength as you, but you're also never going to be on the same wavelength as the guy who's really out there doing incredible work for the world. It's a sad place to be. I feel like the people who are like the 80 range, 80 to 90, are just infinitely happier. Especially because they have no aversion to medication that would assist from there on. IQ is not a very useful measure of intelligence. Yes, it is, but it's quantified, which can be a very rigid way of looking at someone's value. It shouldn't be used as a way to determine someone's value. IQ tests are incredibly silly. Because what they do is they take people, I'm glad you feel seen, Danny. They take people and they categorize them and make them feel, either the people who are really high are going to feel overconfident, which was my problem. You feel overconfident and then you kneecap yourself thinking you can do no wrong. I don't even want to tell you how much money I lost in the stock market thinking I was smarter than everybody else. Holy fuck. Wouldn't be here if all those trades went well. But here we are. And then the trouble is you take stupid people, and I mean this affectionately, I mean, it's the truth, measurably stupid people, and who have a low range of problem-solving ability on the test, and you make them feel like shit, even worse, and then they never apply themselves and try to get better, right? And the argument is that, oh, well, IQ is an 8, so there's no way to increase it. But I don't necessarily think that's true. It's just problem solving is an intuitive thing. So IQ measures your ability to solve problems quickly and accurately. And you can be taught the efficient ways to solve problems. So I think there's a measurable range in which you can increase your IQ. I just think once you're born with it, you're kind of stuck in that range, which again limits people's sense of wonder for learning. Did you know IQ tests used to be used to make sure certain people with low scores didn't reproduce so the population would get smarter? Then they discovered that IQ wasn't inherited. I always thought IQ was hereditary, but maybe I have either outdated knowledge or just incorrect knowledge of it. Having world knowledge, aka being street smart, is important as well, no doubt. No, definitely. I mean, there's having the common sense to understand a situation, and then there's like being able to understand relativity and even devise your own theory of reality, like Christopher Langan has done. You're leaving? Aw, so abrupt. Alrighty, catch up. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for chatting. Realistically, I get it for certain aspects, but why do some people give a shit about my magic number that shows how smart I am? Here's the thing, right? Here's something I noticed right now. We started talking about IQ 4 minutes ago, and since then, almost every single person who participates in chat has mentioned something about it. Okay? So one way or another, we all have strong feelings about intelligence, whether it's the perception of it or the metric we use to identify it. And that tells you something about the entire subject, right? Everybody wants to be intelligent. There's no denying that. But they also want the fruits of what being intelligent or what they perceive intelligence as would give them. Basically, a lot of words to say we all want to think we're smart, but we're not. We all have way more opinion about it than it really matters. My father had a measured IQ because he was also tested, and his was in the 135 to 140 range. So I believe IQ is inherited, yes. My father, though, believe it or not, guys, is not the kind of guy who you'd look at on the surface and say, that guy's got a really high IQ. He's a smoker, a biker, a drinker, bald-headed cue ball with big muscles who likes to beat his ideas into people. Also, first auto petter after 400 gold mystery boxes. Holy fuck. Are we really gonna have to do this another night? I really hope not. I really hope the luck just pours on in this last hour. Please. Danny says, I am your dad. You might be. You might be. Should I be alarmed that I came out so white?
Okay, so you want to record in the ocean? I see.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, not in the ocean. Inside the ocean.
Okay.
In the heaviest, deepest, most brutal part.
All right.
The Mariana Trench.
You're black where it counts. Fucking wild. Oh, I need brain palate cleanser. Somebody talk about Sydney Sweeney right now. Oh, Sydney Sweeney's boobs. Sydney Sweeney's boobs. Oh, Mrs. Schiff. Oh, a small amount of peas. Ah, okay, I'm better. Thank you for that mental image, though, for real. Oh my god, guys, I don't want to open these boxes anymore. You know what we should do? If we don't get the last auto petter, We need to just go back to grinding the crackers tomorrow. I don't care. We're going to go until 10 p.m. tonight. We're going to open the 2,000 boxes we have to open. And we're just, if we don't get the 204th one, it's fine. We'll just open them when we feel like it. We have plenty of golden animal crackers to do. I don't want to do this again tomorrow, basically, is what I'm saying. Could have just stayed on the other farm. But if we stayed on the other farm, right? If we stayed on the other farm, then we would have been wrong, right? And I've made 2 videos. I've made 2 videos on YouTube so far, 2 Stardew videos. I don't have a concrete reputation yet. So I can't be the guy who makes outlandish claims like, I found Stardew Valley's profit limit, like I just did, and be wrong about it. That's not good, right? We want to establish an undeniable reputation on the platform, right? So what we have to do is we have to adhere to reality. And unfortunately, that means that we have to open more gold mystery boxes. Actually, Mantis, you were the one person who mentioned it. Also, what is this emote? Bro, just... Wowie yap. I was yapping. I'm sorry. I be doing the yaps. I think I'm thinking of changing shiftesque lull to shiftesque yap. Marcel Voss did like 10 longest possible roller coaster and RCT2 videos and kept one-upping himself. Okay, you know what? That actually, thank you. That makes me feel better. I genuinely needed to hear that. You guys know how compulsive I am, right? You guys know I'm obsessive. You could tell I'm obsessive by now, right? Yes, Mantis. Hello, Lobster OG. Greetings. Greetings from YouTube. Welcome. Did I just... hang on. I just pressed a button on my very complex headset. I want to make sure I didn't destroy anything. Be back whenever I feel like it. Don't take too long of a shower or your mom will think you're mad. I probably shouldn't say that to a child. Just thanks for joining us if I don't hear from you. I farted. Now that's the kind of high intelligence commentary that I look for in my chat. Guys, would you be totally grossed out if you heard me like do a really like long and loud aggressive like snort to suck my mucus down and swallow it? Right? Because I just did that, but I muted the mic because I thought that would be over the top and really too gross for me. Oh, it stinks. I love my chat. I'm not your therapist, but yeah, control issues and perfectionism. I'll try. I have to. I am a perfectionist. The Google coaster takes forever to complete. Very unhinged amount of thought goes into his videos. I do know of Marcel Voss's videos. They were suggested to me by Venton a little while ago. Before then, I hadn't heard of him. So, yeah. And I do know of the quality of his videos. They're really good. Yeah, please mute when you do that. I think I will continue to do so. What did I miss? I zoned out the smart talk to save the last of my self-esteem. Oh, you're good. You didn't miss anything. We were just talking about how stupid we all are. Clive shared that he farted and that it stinks. Don't make me exact revenge, Shift. Don't you go talking about my mum. Oh, he farted again. We gotta have an exclamation fart soon. You guys, I'm thinking about adding the fart option.
Be damned if
sometime in
anybody's
September.
gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. Give me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
Guys, that is easily my favorite one. That is easily my favorite one. Exclamation fart, and it says, "Oh God, what did you eat?" I love that. It's shorter. Yeah, I like that. I haven't flirted. Orb says, I haven't flirted with Danny today. The stream feels incomplete. But you know what to do. Send out the Danny signal. Sup, BB girl. You guys burped a lot tonight. We're already 40 burps away. Wow. Feels good, man. Feels good. Oh, T-Woe over on YouTube says, hi, with what appears to be 20 eyes. How are you doing, T-Woe3obe? Is that how you say your name, T-Woe3obe? Kind of like that. That rolls off the tongue nicely. Did I win yet? You are the number yet? I'm tired of this crap. Me too, man. Me too. I'm freaking tired of this crap, too. I'm freaking tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of golden mystery boxes. We have only gotten 1 out of this 1,000. We have been so remarkably, sadly, depressingly, dishearteningly, astoundingly unlucky. This has been the unluckiest stretch we've had so far in the entire auto-petter grind. And I am so sad. Oh, we just got an auto-petter pog! That made, okay, the fire's been reignited. The flame has been reignited in my heart. We just got a second one, oh my God! Ah! Okay, the flame was like little baby flame, right? Little baby flame was in my chest. And then, one auto-petter. Oh my God! Felt little flame grow big, strong, hot. And then, suddenly, out of nowhere, little big baby flame had grown into massive inferno inside of me chest. Because I had gotten 2 auto-petter, and 3 golden mystery box. Let's go! I was sitting here riffing about how sad I was. And the universe was like, hey mate, I got you. Throw a dart. Rescue him. I hope little baby flame stays in chest or chair is in trouble. Nico, it's your cousin. Let's go bowling. Yes, that is who I was trying to emulate. I was doing my American Russo impression. Bro, I chat with proper grammar and punctuation. I am probably the easiest person to know. Chat, I reckon he's getting another one in the next 5 minutes. Ooh, them sounds like gambling words. We do need to get 2 more for the believers to get a payout here. I would love to see the luck normalize, guys. I really would. Bro? Bro? Are you... Wait, did I call you bro? Ah, whatever. Sis, bro. Believe me, I know your pronouns. And you strike me as the kind of person who would not actually be genuinely offended at that, which is... Oh, Danny, you misgendered Mantis. You have to apologize. Yeah, Mantis, you strike me as the person who wouldn't be totally offended. I do like your demeanor. I appreciate you. Oh, I couldn't give a rat's ass. I really appreciate you. I genuinely do. You know, it's very refreshing because people really have to tiptoe around some trans people's feelings, and I do have respect for the pronouns game. I do. But if you make an accident and you apologize, some of them, it just doesn't matter. That's suddenly like a big explosion. You're not like that. I like that about you. I do. Of course, if someone misgendered you in an aggressive way, I could understand being angry about it. But an honest mistake, I think you handle well. And I have misgendered you once or twice before. But I try not to. I'm very good about this. Very good about this. Update for Shift. Child still hasn't woken up, so babysitting is still easy. Well, thank goodness. You know, you should reward yourself. See if they have any scotch in the liquor cabinet, and why don't you go ahead and pour yourself a double. You deserve it. You're doing a great job, Neat.
Men, we don't know what we did.
That is so appropriate. Playing the men. We don't know what we did. Some cis people are more sensitive about it than a lot of us. I think so. I think there's a lot of people who want to like wear the armor for you guys.
Wow, what a great audience.
Wow, what a great audience. And it's just kind of like, why don't you, you know, just get off the high horse. Like, yeah, we get it. You're protecting, I hate to use this term for this one, but the best one that comes to mind is minorities, a minority group. You're protecting others. I get it. It's fine. You know, it's, say, hey, watch out for that and leave it at that. Let's not start another war. How was your stream, Ethan? How you doing? Nobody fear. Who's Ethan? I don't know. Who are you? What all are you throwing out? And can you show me the keep chest again? And what books did you get for these? Oh, you want to take a look? Sure, I'll show you. Next time, here, you know what? I'll show you right now, since you asked. Guys, this is what we've gotten so far from all of these 40,000 boxes. So, I'll linger on this for a second. You can get it in the VOD afterwards. I'll linger on them for a moment. Right, so just an obscene amount of quality fertilizer, deluxe speed grow, all these seeds, whole bunch of just junk. Tons of Lucky Lunches, tons of Dish of the Sea. Actually, we had some mystery boxes in here I hadn't even noticed. Let's put these over here. Yeah. Just a ton of stuff. An absolute ton of stuff. And yeah, lots of books. These are what I assume you're most interested in. Lots of these books, but we still haven't gotten 999 of them. I would posit that you need probably about 100,000 gold mystery boxes open to get 999 of all the books. It's okay, Danny. We got Mrs. Shift on the game, too. Is Shift being a dumb straight dude again? What trees are those? Hang on. I don't want to lose the discussion. Did you want to see what trees they were? I'll tell you. Hang on. Super offended when someone accidentally says the wrong thing about them, but then upset when you call them out on the same, those types of people. Yes, exactly. Hypocrites, basically. I hate hypocrites. I think we all can agree hypocrites suck. Alrighty, oh yes, bye again, I guess. That was a quick shower. Did you wash behind your ears? Oh, thank you very much, Ethan. Thank you for the 10 biddies. I like the dime. Drop it in my cup. I like a little bit of money. I am 100% correct. Oh yeah, nobody fear. Yeah, you're over on YouTube. You guys are getting all the Twitch messages relayed through my relay mod. Although I don't know if it's active right now. Huh. I think my relay mod, interesting. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's see here. The best way to get 999 books is just gambling with the traveling cart? I have no idea. Is banana or mango there? No, they don't. No, banana and mango don't come out of these chests. You get apple, apricot, cherry, all the ones you can buy from Pierre. Orange, peach, and pomegranate. Yeah. You don't get the banana and mango out of these. You only get those from the... trader, I believe, in large quantities. Or you can get them from golden coconuts. Golden coconuts give tons of them. There's a 1 in 8 roll for golden coconuts, so you will get a lot of them from those. Oh, you're talking about cis people that do that. No, that's what I'm saying. Chat's moving, so I gotta keep up with you guys. If I miss a discussion or miss something, don't hate me. It's a full-time job being a streamer. People say this stuff's easy. People say this stuff's easy. You gotta keep up with a lot of conversations at once, and then you gotta manage them. The traveling cart cannot get all the books, only the main one. One can hope shift, yes. I don't know what your method for getting golden coconuts would be. You'd need a lot of coconuts. I don't know what the best way to get those is, but you could trade them 10 at a time for golden coconuts, and then I would guess you probably need about 8,000 to get 999 on average. You'd need about 8,000 to get 999 of the banana and mango saplings. Just rough math in my head, because they're both a 1 in 8 chance. Probably 10,000 to be safe. How many people are watching over on Twitch? We got 19 right now. If you want to come and join us and be our 20th Nobody Fear. The link is in the description, but you could also just type in twitch.tv/shiftesque if you're looking for the page, and that'll get you right there. Would love to have you over here. We are at 99 followers, so if you've got a Twitch account and you want to come drop a follow, I'd love to see you be our 100th follower. Ah, you have Statue of Endless Fortune, which means on Winter 3rd you get a full stack of coconuts. Oh! And then on Monday, Sandy sells 10 coconuts. Ah, that's slow. I would probably just... I would just hard sleep for 8 years and get all the coconuts that way. Yeah, I like that. What are you doing for 100 followers? I'll open 1,000 golden mystery boxes. Dance and drag and do the hula? Random thought, you can buy infinite honey from Sandy and turn it into mead, passive casual money. Same idea, you could buy the starfruit seeds from her and get huge return for your investment for that as well. How much is the honey that she sells? Treasure totems might be worth it because you'll get a lot of other useful things for the 999 challenge. I assume you need all of the bone pieces for the golden walnuts at the the archaeologist, Vandalay Industries. Why do I do this to myself? You know what I'm saying. Treasure totems are needed to get some of the bones. Yeah. You'll probably get like 3,000 golden coconuts just from grinding for the bone pieces from... yeah, I mean, I don't know if you already have all the bone pieces, and I'm definitely not backseat driving you, but you'll probably get a reasonable amount of golden coconuts just from treasure totems at the dig site, if you need to do it anyway. Hey, Nobody Fear, testing 1212. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Follower goal met. I don't know why my alerts didn't come up. My alerts did not come up. But at any rate, thank you very much for following. We got follower number 100, guys. It's a big milestone. It's a big enough milestone to do this.
Holy moon. Did you just 14 see that move? We just did that. We just 14 did that. Somebody donate $20 so I can feed my kids. Oh my
god. Thanks for 100 followers, guys. I really appreciate it. This has been very fun for me. It's been a very fun couple of months. It's been a long time getting this stream ready and professional as I could get it. And it's so nice to see a triple-digit number next to followers. I really appreciate it. Thank you dearly. There are some items that stack that you can only get if you add a multiplayer to the farm, like the coffee machine. Oh, so you don't need 999 of those. Yeah, I knew that. I assume you're talking to somebody else. Sonic looks cursed. Yeah, I love the that's the Sonic dance gif. I was just looking for MLG dance GIFs with a transparent background, and I just found that one. I was like, that works. Is there anybody who does the 999 challenge for all qualities as well? Or is it impossible to get like a normal quality chub after you're level 10 fishing? Oh yes, J Smitty 1900 says thanks for the sub yesterday, Orb, and I thank Orb as well for the sub, J Smitty. Fish ponds. Hey, 10th auto petter, Pog. I believe we need one more for the believers. It's possible we can get one more in the next 145 golden mystery boxes, so the believers are not dead yet. Although they probably should be. After tonight's luck, I wouldn't be confident, but anything can happen. There's certainly a shot. Also, I'm getting a little bit of frame lag. It might be from all the shit I'm keeping in these chests next to me. Hopefully nothing too bad. Oh, excuse me. The current challenge, nobody fear, I just want to explain a little bit more in depth. We are basically going to build 204 deluxe coops on the beach farm, which is the biggest farm in the game, and it's the most coops that I could find accessible in a single layout. And for that, we need 204 auto petters to keep all the chickens happy, and we're going to put golden chickens specifically in them, which produce golden eggs and produce definitely the most daily passive revenue, right? And to keep them all happy and all friendly, we have to give them auto petters and keep them fed at all times. So I need 11 silos, which I'm going to build and keep filled with hay every day. And I'm also going to give them all golden animal crackers to double their produce, which means I need 2,448 golden animal crackers as well. So that's the challenge. We're grinding those things out. And then we're going to do a long grind, and we're going to get all 204 deluxe coops built, fill them all up with golden chickens, give them all golden animal crackers, and then we will sleep for as long as it takes to make about 10 billion G. We'll store all of the golden eggs in our house, and I'm going to fill up the beach farm with as many golden clocks as I can fit on it as possible. I've calculated this to be 696 golden clocks. And then we might sleep after that. And we might finally rest. That's the goal. We don't have to fish for the crackers. I have a method for the crackers that is very, very low-key. Not many people know about it. It involves slaying children. So I've abandoned 104 children. That's the number that you see right down here. Dubs 104. That number coincides with how many children I have adopted and abandoned in this world. Now that creates an opportunity for me to spawn them as monsters at the witch's hut by using an Easter egg that only activates once a year on Halloween. And once I activate it, all my abandoned children are infinitely respawnable at the witch's hut every time that I enter. So I can grind up to about 20 golden animal crackers a day with maximum daily luck pretty reliably by just going in there with an iridium needle and just stabbing them with an auto clicker as fast as I possibly can. And that's been our method for getting those. So the biggest grind has been the auto petters since I completed the community center instead of Joja here. And that's why we're using the golden mystery boxes to get them instead of just buying them, which would be obviously preferable. The golden animal crackers are much less grindy, and it feels like we're really progressing when I do them. I could get probably about 120 to 140 a day with our methods and how long we typically do a daily stream. The blade combat and day one challenge, exactly. It's very, very efficient for getting golden animal crackers. Mantis, I have no idea how you're getting 999 Midnight Squid Row. The fact that you have to get 2,000 Midnight Squid Row, how many do you get average per year? Like, per night at the submarine, how many do you get average? Are you using Midnight Squid bait specifically as well to maximize how many you get on the hook? And are you using luck buffs to increase? Like, are you using as much luck as you can to maximize your treasure chest drops as well? Because that would be what I'd do. I mean, you obviously have to do that, yes. Was there a reason for CC over Joja? This is the same world that I did my 100%. Yes! Oh, 11th auto petter. 1 second, I'll finish that response. Oh, guys, we did it. We got the 11th auto petter. Oh my God, believers. Thank you for believing. Get paid. Take those doubters' money. Buy a fart with it. Celebrate. Oh. We've had such a bad string of luck this stream so far. I'm so glad we got that. That puts us at 199 auto petters. We only need 5 more. Oh. Perfect sound effect too. Just total vibe restore. Oh my God, yes. Yes, I do know of the chest can only happen in 4 seconds from the start. So, I'm pretty sure it's 3 seconds, but it might be 4.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. Yes, I have.
All right, Clamp, this is very important. We can't screw this up.
You remember Mrs. Miller, don't you?
Hello, with us
Well, they had to cut her legs off, poor thing. There was an ice storm and the power went out in her house, and she woke up with her feet frozen.
God, Mom, that's brutal.
God, Mom, that's brutal. So, as I was saying,
Farting on my roommate's door.
Here we go. Genuine noise pollution. It ducks under me. I just try to when they're going off, I try not to talk over them. So yeah, the community center, we did 100% world in 2 years. 100% perfection movie took us 2 years, 226 days. So it was a little over 2 years. And that was the first movie I did on YouTube. And then I did a profit limit movie on this same world. So, the goal for me was to take the world that we had already created and build upon the profit limit that I had discovered in the past movie using mystic saplings and, or mystic trees and mushroom logs. So now, instead of mystic trees and mushroom logs, the profit limit is perfectly passive and requires only a massive investment of time to build the golden chicken army, basically. Oh, we're going. No, we're going until 10. We're not done. We're not done, Mantis. Don't be confused. We have 5 more auto petters to get. So, we're going to keep rolling on. I have 1,000 more boxes to open. If our luck is just average, we should get those 5. I'm very tempted to stay live. I'm very tempted. Mrs. Shift, are you going to be angry at me? Mrs. Shift doesn't like when I stream past 10 p.m., guys. I got to be real with you. I don't like to make Mrs. Shift mad. I love my wife. I want want to unwind with her after our streams. I like to do that. However, I am very tempted to just open 1,000 boxes and say to hell with it and stream till 10:30 for the sake of getting this done. I just want the boxes to be over. Guys, get away like Mrs. Shift. All right, we're staying awake. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'll start one more gabble. We're gonna gabble one more time, guys.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
I just put the prediction in. So are we gonna get 5 more? We need to have 16 total by the end of this stack for the believers.
Ah! 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 Ah!
We do like to unwind, but we definitely don't unwind after streams. I'm pretty tired after streams, and I have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to work. I try to watch TV, actually, and just kind of vibe out. Please tell me this one goes for like 3 minutes. I made it as long as the show made it, so it was 34 seconds long when I took that clip, and I said I'm gonna leave all 34 seconds. I did consider doubling it, but I decided to just leave it. Peter was overdoing it. That's exactly the clip from the first episode he did that in. Mrs. Shift hopes for that every night. Moondog, you are diabolical. Real. Hey, man. At my age, you take what you can get. We're not all spring chickens. And I ain't using any of them medications yet. I'm way too prideful for that. How'd you two meet? Mrs. Shift and I went to the same high school together. I thought I fancied her, but I never actually talked to her. So I went to college, never having talked to her, and then I came back from college, and we did in fact meet on a dating app. But we originally were more intrigued by the fact that we lived so close to each other. She was like a block away from me in my hometown neighborhood. So one thing led to another, and here we are. Very romantic. We did go to the same bus stop as kids.
Loki,
and I remember
thinking
she was quite pretty.
Hello, Daddy Shift. Can you do a feet reveal and meow for me?
Yada yada yada.
I farted again and it really stinks. 67676767 D's nuts, D's nuts, D's nuts, D's nuts, D's nuts, D's nuts.
Who gave the 12-year-old access to Fred?
D's nuts, D's nuts. You are such a handsome, smart, and wonderful streamer. You have unlimited amounts of riz. One last thing, I farted.
How can I be mad at him? How can I be mad at him after the 6767 D's nuts? He calls me handsome and says I have unlimited riz. Like, okay, well, thank you. Fred did not mean any of that. Fred fucking hates me. I know that was someone putting words in Fred's mouth, and I'm okay with it. Foot reveal? You guys want a foot reveal? Right now. I'll give you a foot reveal. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh. Oh. There you go. There's your foot reveal. You saw it here first. It was exclusive. It was exclusive. It was a socked foot reveal. A clothed foot, if you will. You wanted me to meow. You wanted me to meow. Oh, hang on. Oh, I tried to burp it. Fuck. Just pukes violently all over my keyboard. I can't do it, guys. Meow. Meow. A moondog with the feet queen. Guys, I don't have seltzer, so I don't have burp ammo. I was planning on burp meowing tonight, but I didn't do it. Unsheathed reveal at 200 followers. Guys, I'll say it right now, and I know some of you founders are going to remember this. If we get to 1,000 followers, I will do an unsheathed foot reveal. I will do it. That's it. I'm saying it right here. I'm a man of my word. And I know at least 2 or 3 of you are going to still be here when we get to 1,000 followers. Because some of you guys are actual real ones. Maybe all of you will still be here. I would be very impressed. 1,000 follows on Twitch, and I'll show you my toes. Not a scam. Real talk. No one needs to see those corns and talons of yours. I have this wild collection of dead skin on the side of my right foot that is just calloused over from all my years of squats and poor foot management. I don't have athlete's foot, but I have been known to let my toenails grow to the length necessary for me to climb trees vertically. I cut them regularly now, but there was a time in my life where those toes could very easily murder a person if sliced across them the wrong way. My feet look like exactly what you would expect my feet to look like. You remember when I said earlier that I'm an ogre? And that Mrs. Shiv married me because I reminded her of Shrek? Well, imagine Shrek's toes. There you go. Exclamation clip that, by the way. I think that's valuable. Your Honor, I made promises under duress. I'll probably pull that one out. I don't think anyone will actually hold me to that, and I'll definitely forget. Get a petty GG. Those things are great for getting rid of calluses. What is it, like grind it down? I would rather not imagine Shrek's toes. You got any tattoos? I do. I have a small tattoo and then a big tattoo. I got them both when I was 18 and decided that I wanted to make a bad decision. I don't need either of my tattoos, but I have them. Mrs. Shift, blink twice if you need help. I taped her eyelids open. All right, time to stand. I've been sitting this whole time. It's time to stand. Oh, stretch those legs with me, chat. Come on. Come on. Everybody up. Everybody stand up. Everybody up. It's standing time. It's standing shift time. I know you've been sitting on your ass. I know it. I know it. I know you're sitting on your ass. I know you're sitting on your ass. And I know you're sitting on your ass. All 3 of you who I just pointed it in the direction, all sitting on your asses. Guess what? It's time to stand. Doing standing. Stand time. Who you calling an ass? I wasn't calling you an ass. I was implying that you're sitting on your ass. Look in the mirror, sir. I do, in fact, have an ass, but I am not my ass. My ass is me. A petty egg is like a mini cheese grater for your feet. Soak your feet and go to town. That sounds uncomfortable. Why would I want to cheese grate my feet? That reminds me of that one GIF I saw as a kid of someone cheese grating their foot and putting it over pasta and being like, you want some Parmesan cheese with that, was the caption.
Heis93 says, hello my fellow fools, I would like to give my kind words unto you, as we are all foolish but we should take pride in our foolishness. I would first like to say that every person here is awesome, I think, and should be hopeful no matter how life is going right now. Things can be tough, but you gotta be tough as well. You are all such kind fools if sometimes rather immature, but be proud that you're immature. Also I don't want to see your toes. Anyways, as I said, you are all awesome.
Wow, thank you. I mean, memes aside, that was pretty nice. That was really sweet. Wow, WTTS, that was awesome. Yeah, ditto. And you probably won't see my toes. I'm not going to show you my toes unless you guys, like, riot at 1,000 followers, since I said it once. Shift, it's almost 3 a.m. Let me lay in bed, please. Okay, you can lay in bed. Your doctor's note suffices. Modern Day Neat, you're the one who told me to get scotch. Do you try to drink and stand? I could go for some scotch right now. I don't mind drinking it while I'm standing. He said, good, we do not need to see them things. Feet reveal at 1,000 followers. Yes, that is what I said, but I don't know that anybody will hold me to that. Nobody seemed to clip it, so you can't prove that I said it. And it's not in writing anywhere. Fuck! Fuck. Mantis clipped it. That's it. I'm showing you guys my feet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one. I love quoting Thanos. I fucking love quoting Thanos. Absolutely carried that movie. Keep that ego low. People wanting to see my feet does not hurt my ego. Believe me. It's probably just strange, isn't it? It is pretty strange. Warn us when you're going to so I can leave. I have an extremely strong aversion to feet. You have a long time to wait before I get 1,000 followers. It may never happen. Are there supposed to be ads? I haven't gotten any yet. Guys, I just ran an ad on him. Guys, I have the run 30-second ad here. I just ran an ad on him. Could you imagine being that one person? You're all subbed because we have a very generous gift subber here. So there's just... He just reminded me that I can do that. That's so funny to me. Just a little bit of fun. There's only a 30-second ad. On just that person, yes. I'll probably get like 1/4 cent from that. I can't give you an ad, you fucking idiot. You're subbed. You don't get ads as a subscriber. Yeah, I did an ad on the one guy who asked. Thanks for reminding me, Nobody Fear. I don't run ads, Nobody Fear. I specifically have them pretty much turned off. And I don't expect revenue from them. I make plenty of revenue from YouTube and kind donations. I prefer sub revenue to ad revenue. I don't want people who are just poking in to see the stream to be inundated by advertisements. I'd rather them enjoy the stream. It's a very, very poor strategy. You know, being a new streamer with a very low view count, it's just stupid to give people ads with a low view count. I make it probably collectively $3 a month off of my average viewership for regular ads, or I can maybe get a few subscribers who want to watch the stream uninterrupted in the background. I think I know what I'll choose. I never get ads even without the sub. No, you've been gifted sub this entire time. I'm pretty sure you're sub. I see a badge next to your name, so you're definitely still subbed. How much longer do we have to endure this? Well, we haven't gotten an auto petter from this stack yet. We need 5 more auto petters. I told you, we're going to open this 1,000. If at the end of this 1,000 we don't have all the auto petters, we'll get the last ones like at the fucking in a month. I don't fucking care. All right? We'll get them another day. I don't give a shit. We're not going to do it anymore. This is it. All right? Though I do remember us talking about orphan feet pics at once. No, yeah, that was something that we did once, yeah. Orb, you're not subbed? Interesting. Yeah, that was quote 6. Mrs. Shift was quick with that one. She got the quote catalog on the side. Just forget for 2 months until you're trying to finish the video and have to come back for 2 more auto petters. No, that's actually what we're going to do. 100%. Like, we're not gonna... Maybe we'll come here. Like, after this 700 boxes, I'm done. At this rate, just effing SC this shit? What does that mean? Oh, Skull Cavern? No. No, no, this is the best way to get them. Learn speedrunning terms. Why should I have to learn your nerdy terms? You know, why do you have to abbreviate things? I love pissing you off. I love pissing you off. It's fun. Parent subscription model for orphans. That would be diabolical. That is a really... shiftesque Industries should investigate this idea. That's a really good money-making scheme. And a free tier where they just read ads. It's like that Black Mirror episode that just came out where the woman had, like, brain cancer. And they said, oh, well, we have a cure. And they just installed a chip that stopped the cancer from growing, but she had to watch ads every, like, 2 hours. And then she became the advertisements. And it was a subscription service. Oh, my God. Do you guys like Black Mirror? Any Black Mirror enjoyers out there? Black Mirror. I know that I say Black Mirror very fast. I might say Black Mirror, and it sounds like I'm saying Black Mirror. Black Mirror! Oh, yes, Black Mirror! I enjoy Black Mirror! But no, I'm saying Black Mirror. That Netflix horror show. Random question. Hypothetically, how many times are you supposed to breathe per minute? I believe 4. Anything less than 4 would be alarming. At least 1. We'll cure your cancer. But first, a word from today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I may need to put down my scotch. Oh boy, these parents are gonna be mad. The early episodes are great. They're so iconic. Can't rewatch them because they're burned into your memory. I think of that video game one was one of the first ones. The one where they were doing a dating app, I think it was. I can't. You know what? There was the one where everybody was like on a bike and they had to watch ads. It was another advertising one. Yes, 1 auto petter, 4 to go. That was our 200th auto petter. Yes! Yes! The pig one. That was the first one. That was the first one they did. Yep. Where the politician had to blast the pig on live TV. I feel like saying blast is not in any way more appropriate than the actual term in that case. They had ad breaks for riding bikes too. I think it was the third episode of season 3.
Lamar, University of Middle Tennessee.
Javaris Lamar, Lavaris is Jamar.
Maybe you should give him the clamps, Clamps.
Gee, you think? You think that maybe I should use these clamps that I use every day at every opportunity?
Populate? What's that mean?
We found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain.
University of South Florida. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, it was games on a bike to earn points to survive. Yes, and then you got an opportunity to be part of like some final like America's Got Talent style judging show at the end, and you could like get a chance to get out of the bike life, but you had to buy it with enough credits from riding the bike. Right, Orb? Am I remembering that right? That one really stuck with me. That one was really bad. Well, really good, but also really terrifying. Aw, Link, you gotta go? Well, it's okay if you go. I mean, you're not gonna miss much. We're nearing the end of stream here. We're gonna open these 600 boxes, and whatever we end up with, if we get the auto petters, if we don't, time will tell. The only one that really stuck with me recently was the one that I just said, the woman who had the brain cancer, and who had to watch like the advertisements and had a subscription plan to the cure. And then the one that had Jesse from Breaking Bad in it, where it was the two astronauts, and they could like go back down to Earth to visit their families, but then one of the astronauts' families ends up in some tragic accident. This episode of Try Not to Die on a Bike is sponsored by Intentional Safety Hazards. Yeah, that was a good one. That one was a real mind screwer. Oh, the other one that I really liked was the one where the guy was playing some kind of game, and he was like hooking up more and more compute to the game, and like the entities within the game and eventually took over the world.
Him. All right, cats, back in the bag. Come on, Fluffy. Come on, Mittens. Come on, Paul. What a ridiculous name for a cat. Paul, that's a person's name. A person's name. Oh, Paul.
Paul! I would totally name my son Paul, but Mrs. Ship doesn't like it. I think Paul's an awesome name. Just not for a cat. That is Adam West, yes. Paw? No, Paul. A person's name! Both of my grandpas are named Paul. I like it. It's a good name. It's a strong name. I think of a lumberjack. Or some guy with a really, like, strong resolve for honor. My dream setup is that of Serial Experiment Lane. Just monitors, cables, and green goo everywhere. Madman. Absolute madman. Did anybody watch The Backrooms recently? The Backrooms movie? Any Backrooms enjoyers out there? No, it's not an insult. I'm saying I like the name Paul. I love the name Paul. I really do. I think Paul's a great name. Mrs. Ship doesn't really like it. I think it's because she knows someone named Paul that she doesn't appreciate. You heard it's good, but haven't seen it? Backrooms was good until, like, the middle of the movie. Or I would say, like, 2/3 through it. It was really good and really captivating, and then they got to, like, the big reveal, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Anybody else? It was good, but felt like an introduction rather than a complete movie? Yes. Guys, we still have 4 auto petters to go. 4 auto petters to go. It did feel like an episode. I know that the producer is some 20-something kid who was involved in the making of all the Backrooms lore on YouTube. And I think his goal is to make like a 5 or 6 movie sequence of the whole thing. And I really hope the others are better, because he's going to lose me if the next movie is not incredibly more expository. I need more explanation and less peg leg pirate monster. Like, what the fuck was that? I watched Obsession 2, and I gotta say Obsession was much better than Backrooms in terms of raw horror. I thought it was a fantastic, scary movie. I was genuinely shook by it. I kept looking at Mrs. Shift like, don't kill me. Don't kill me, Mrs. Shift. It made me seriously look at her and consider like, oh man. Oh man. It's one of those real mindfuck movies. Like a scary situation you never considered before that you would hate to find yourself in. The Backrooms is a hard concept to make a movie off of, I agree. It is just nonsense. Like, it was a meme that blew up into popularity, and now there's a critically acclaimed movie about it, I guess. Like, it's hard to write a story around it because it's so confusing. Ah, we watched The Thing. The Thing is really good. Classic horror movie. Very good. Although, like any horror movie, I have to say that The Thing, they could have gotten out of that situation in many different ways. It was a lot of poor decisions that led to everyone's demise. Panic really did set in. Spider-Man was great. I haven't watched Spider-Man New Day. I watched almost all of the Marvel movies between Iron Man and Endgame, and in terms of the Avengers universe, but I skipped Captain Marvel and I skipped the Spider-Man movie in between because I just didn't feel like watching them. Captain Marvel, like, I don't get it. And the Spider-Man, I gotta be real with you guys, Tobey Maguire is the real Spider-Man. I don't know who Tom Holland is, never heard of him, don't really care about him. And I might be alone in that, but I think Peter Parker was best played by Tobey Maguire. And yeah, I can't watch anything after Endgame. That's the end of the show for me. That's the end of all of it, because once Tony Stark is, spoilers, once Tony Stark is gone, I don't really care about anybody else. I would watch entire movies just to see a 30-second clip of Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark. Indie Neverte? Is that like one of those foreign movies that I have to watch as an English dub? Never heard of it. At least it wasn't written in Welsh, huh, Orb? Also be happy the horror movies are all fake bullshit. Thank goodness, yes. Thankfully. Yeah, they all had cabin fever way before the thing showed up. That probably contributed to their poor decision making. The only instance of Captain Marvel that I know is her role in Endgame, and I think she was in Infinity War. She might not have even been in Infinity War, which made me wonder, like, why the fuck were you not in Infinity War? Right? I might be already misremembering it, but she just seemed so pretentious. And then she rolls up in the middle of the big battle for the universe, takes out an entire spaceship just by flying through it, and can't stop Thanos still. Like, can we have balanced power dynamics that are consistent, please? That's just all I'm saying on that. She was out of the galaxy? Okay, all right. Canonically, I understand. I'm just saying. They're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Doom? Wait, really? But is he like... He's not playing Tony Stark. Tony Stark is gone, but he's playing somebody else. Is that the idea? Well, I suppose I could give it a watch in that case. Although that's going to be jarring to see him in the same universe playing someone different, a villain. Isn't Doom a villain? I don't know anything about... I didn't even watch Captain Marvel, so I really can't tell whether they fucked the writing. I would safely assume that they did. Doom you 3000. Doom is Doom. Okay. I'm getting PTSD-induced flashbacks, says, oh yes. Not the Vector music. I don't like that track either, anyways. I'm looking forward to this new movie with John Goodman and Tom Cruise coming out called Dig. It's apparently a political satire, a dramedy, basically. I think it'll be quite good. About digging? Yeah, I guess. I don't even know. I just watched the trailer and was like, this is gold. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be a perfect satire, political commentary about the gerontocracy. All the octogenarians in charge of our world. Neutral Milk Hotel. That's the first time I've ever seen those 3 words in that order. What the hell is Neutral Milk Hotel? Is it about dig holes? No, I think you're thinking of Holes. You know, with like Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. LaBeouf. Oh, they had to put a kibosh on the Kang plans? I don't know what that means. I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's past my bedtime, guys. Oh yes, says I may spit random BS. It's okay if you do. Spit random BS, it's fine. I think we might need it. Guys, we only got 1 petter out of this stack. 370 to go. Airplane Over the Sea is their most popular song. How does it go? Can you sing it to me from chat? This one's been stuck in my head all week. Wait, Dig isn't about Diggy Diggy Hole? Is that a reference to the Yogscast? What the hell, Elite Ball Knowledge? Now that's a name I haven't heard in quite some time. Do you like my sword? Oh my god. I remember the Yogscast Tekkit playthrough for Minecraft. Oh, as a kid watching that, I like waited on the edge of my seat every couple of days when they uploaded another video. It was so much fun watching them play that mod. As a kid who did not know how to mod, who barely even knew how to play Minecraft, and I was like 12, 13 at the time, watching them upload like an oil rigging mod in Minecraft, I was so captivated by that. Oh, to be young and on YouTube again. Instead, I just make the content now. Are we streaming tomorrow or Saturday shift? We're going to stream tomorrow. Saturday is up in the air. Depends on what I feel like doing. We might stream tomorrow and Saturday, but it won't be a 10-hour stream. I'll probably stream around maybe noon, 1 p.m. if I'm going to stream at all. And it'll be like a stream as long as I feel like, no hard cutoff. I'll just stream until I feel like I'm done. Maybe 4 hours, maybe 5, maybe even 3. I'd like to do a Saturday stream. I just want to keep it impromptu and kind of more flexible so I don't feel like my schedule is like getting breathed down on. We'll see how it goes. We have a lot of work to do. We got to do it fast. So we got to keep pushing. We got a lot of grinding. outside of these auto petters, we still have
nobody
over
wants to admit
1,000 crackers to get.
Ravioli, but I did. I'm ashamed of myself.
Nobody wants to admit they ate 9 cans of ravioli. Have you guys ever sat down and eaten 9 cans of ravioli? I just want to know. Have any of you committed the atrocity of eating 9 cans of ravioli? You fear that he is a Stark variant? Who, me? I'm kidding. I feel like this latest episode could have been an email. I had high hopes seeing the length, but nothing important happened. What are you talking about? Oh, ReZero fans. Oh, you're talking about... I thought you were talking about the stream. Oh, we did get... Okay, we got another auto petter. Pog! 3 to go! I didn't even catch it. Nobody. I ate 9 cans of ravioli. Never more than 2? I've had 3. Chef Boyardee ravioli is a dangerous beast. Especially when you're drunk. Off of a brown form of liquor. Nine sounds like a trip to the hospital. It's from Trailer Park Boys, and in the context of the actual, the quote, Ricky ate the 9 cans of ravioli. He was smoking the green stuff and was drinking, and it was all that his father had in the pantry left over after his trailer had burned down in a fire that Ricky had caused the day prior. And they're all like drinking and eating rations. And they go, oh yeah, I'm hungry. You know what? Let's get a can of the ravioli. I still got some ravioli, Bubbles. And they go to get, where's the ravioli? And Ricky's sitting there like, oh. And it cuts to him saying that line. But nobody wants to admit they ate 9 cans of ravioli. And his like heart stops and he's having like fucking heart palpitations and everything. It's hilarious. That sounds worse than 3 Taco Bell burritos. I believe it. That's a lot of sodium going into one person. We need 16. I wrote 16 on the... you might not be able to see it because it's a little small, but 5 auto petters this stack would be 16 total. Alrighty, Lou. It was a pleasure seeing you again. I thought we had lost you. See you soon. Enjoy your dinner, and good night. You gonna get yourself a snack? I could use a snack. I know I ate that pound cake, but I'm kind of hungering for something. Maybe a little beef jerky. I gotta dance to keep myself awake too, guys, because it's past my bedtime. If you could only use 1 enchantment on your fishing rod permanently, what would it be? It would be preserving. I find that late game, the reason that I'm fishing is normally to grind stuff. So that means that I need to use a certain build for whatever it is I'm grinding. And preserving allows me to get the most out of tackle as well as bait. The only time I would use master is if I were grinding a very difficult fish to catch, like the octopus or lava eels. But even then, I probably wouldn't even do that. Oh, yes, another auto petter. Oh, 2 to go. 2 to go. When you need 1,998 of them, you probably should just use preserving. That way you preserve the bait, and then you don't need to use as many of them to get the exact bait. Because, I mean, my strategy would be to use the bait maker. I trust you. I'm actually curious, Mantis. Like, if you were going for the 999 lava eels, you'd probably want to use lava eel bait for that, right? It probably doesn't matter in that specific case because the lava eel, it probably would just pick up more trash than it's worth. What about octopi? Octopuses. Use a statue of blessings fishing buff, then only go on those days. Use the challenge bait, and then you get 9 a day, and over time they add up. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. That's pretty good. No, that's a pretty good method. That's pretty reliable. Octopus suck. Why would you need those? Well, if you need 999 of them. Also, are you doing the same thing for the octopus? I mean, the octopus has got to be impossible to get iridium quality versions of without a quality bobber, which would be me wanting, I would want preserving so I wouldn't have to make a ton of quality bobbers. Quality lures. Why would you want 999 octopus? Most fish you have to use the quality bobbers. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to catch a fish perfectly. I would probably draw the line at like largemouth bass. And that's like not a very hard fish to catch. You need more than 999, really? You need 998 minimum. Oh, you finished the largemouth bass? Oh yeah, okay. So I'm sure when you've caught 999 of these, you can almost feel their pattern by just fishing them. And it becomes a lot easier to get them perfect because you kind of know what to expect. Best I've done is perfect puffer fish once. Just once, though. Puffer fish are tough. They are tough. They're a jerky one. All right, standing time is over, guys. If you've been standing with me, you may be seated. Thank you for standing with me. Oh, lingcod and sturgeon. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need the quality bobbers for those. Oh, here's a thought provoker. I think AI would be a lot better for the average person if its usefulness was based on your profession.
Attention Shift. Mrs. Goddess Empress God Emperor Shift has issued a legally binding hydration order. Compliance is mandatory.
Mrs. God Empress God Emperor Shift. We love her so much, don't we? We love our God Empress. Oh man, my eyes are heavy. Oh boy, here we go. Love it. I love the build up on that one too. Whoa, what's going on, guys? Blind Cupid, you joined us. It's been a while. How are you doing? We're a little late tonight. We actually are normally offline by now, but we're just finishing up the last 1,000 golden mystery boxes we had here. And the goal was to get our last 16 auto petters to get us up to 204. Right now we are at 202. I haven't updated the counter in a little while. Now, these are our last 146, so we're really hoping we get these last two. It's okay. It's okay you missed us. You really haven't missed much. We basically changed the farm layout to the beach by tweaking the game code, game file. And then we basically determined we needed more auto petters. So we've been doing what we've always been doing for the last like 3 weeks, opening golden mystery boxes. And we're 2 auto petters away from our final goal. And then we're done forever, for real this time. You're homesick right now, which is why you can stop in. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I guess there are some positive things to being sick. You get to catch a stream. Orb says, Shift, you're meant to win when I doubt. Well, I really hope we win here. 127 to go. We could still get 2 petters from it, but I'm not confident. The little flame in my chest has grown to small little ember now. I don't know if we should believe or not. Euclid asks, what's the final goal on YouTube? So the final goal is to build the most efficient profit-generating farm possible in Stardew Valley. So we took the biggest layout, which is the beach. We designed a planner layout that has 204 coops. We're going to fill them all as deluxe coops with golden chickens, who are all going to get a golden animal cracker. That's 2,448 chickens. And we're going to put an auto petter and an auto grabber in each coop, so all their eggs are grabbed passively over time. And that should give us the revenue goal. Daily revenue of 6.5 million G is what I have calculated. Does 1.7 have a release date yet? No, and I'm scared. Because if it drops in the middle of this challenge before we're done with it, or before I edit the video, I'm going to be really sad. I don't know if he will introduce anything that is more efficient than this, but I really don't want to have done all this and then have something come in that actually makes more profit than this. We'll explore it, but my goal is to have this posted before 1.7 goes live. So hopefully he doesn't release 1.7 before the end of October. Imagine bro surprise drops it right at the end. That's what I'm saying. If it drops like a week before I'm going to post the video, or in the middle of me editing it, I'm gonna like despair so hard because I'm gonna want to play the game. And I already have an idea for the first 1.7 run. I'm thinking I'll just do another 100% run. I think that'd be fun. Would you guys like to do a 100% run as our next challenge whenever 1.7 drops? As quickly as possible? As quickly as I can feasibly do it. Exclamation no. Alright, well fuck you too. 100% Joja run? Maybe. I still have to get the Joja achievement. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do a Joja run. I've heard the kids will actually have some sort of value. Well, right now we're getting a hell of a lot of value out of them. I'd be surprised if anything. I'd be surprised if there's any way that he gets some implementation that gives them more value than the way that we're using them, to be honest. There would have to be some sort of twist besides quick as possible. Yeah, you're right, because it's been done like a bajillion times, and I already did it once myself. Of course, I've gotten a lot better at the game since my first 100% movie. My 2 years 100% movie. I don't know what the twist would be, but since it's 1.7, it's going to be a ripe category to make a video on early on. So I would want to make something that doesn't take too long, but that is fun and engaging. And I'm sure we can brainstorm on that even one stream. I would like to do just first impressions, like maybe play the game live with you guys for a little while and just kind of get a first impression on it. Euclid says, sweet merciful Christ, that was quite a lot to take in at once, but always nice to see capitalism flourish. Godspeed. Well, thank you very much, Euclid. I promise I will do the best I can. It would be nice to see the community center get some actual use after you complete it. Maybe let us buy auto petters from it. Just a thought. You really enjoy GamerGar's content. It's a shame he cheated his runs, but I'm glad he's trying to make up for it. That's why I'm working so hard to not cheat or use anything that would make someone question the validity of the challenge. because I see how badly he got crucified. He should have never done that, though. I mean, cheating and lying is just blatantly, like, I immediately don't want to watch. I can't trust someone who cheats and lies and makes a video about it. I can't trust someone who does that. So it's a shame because it immediately invalidates your credibility forever. I'm not the kind of person who forgives and forgets, and I know a lot of other people are like that, and that's just the unfortunate reality of content creation. Some people can look past it. Most people can probably look past it because he does make good videos, but others not so much. A 116 perfection run. That's using the Baby Kent strategy for sure. Shark does make good content as well. That's not using Baby Kent. Is it just Joja? Is it straight up just the Joja? I'm curious. Is it possible to make 95 million G in a single? All right, believers, you lost. Sorry, believers, you lost. Doubters, you're getting paid. We're still 2 auto petters away. I have 30 more gold mystery boxes. I'm gonna open them up. And then we are fucking done opening these for a while. Why you think 96 million? I'm just thinking the 3%. I mean, I know the perfection waivers cost $1 million a piece, right? There's probably a lot of completion you can do, but how much are they? I've never perfection wavered. I've never used one, mostly because I'm not like that. 500K. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. What was the strategy for the 116? I guess I gotta go watch. The Kent strat is you basically have a baby and then you name him Kent and then the game reads that as Kent, so you can basically friend Kent before Kent has actually showed up, and then that's the main limitation for why you can't 100% in the first 116 days. You also need a lot of luck, though. You can buy auto petters, just go behind the truck in the SSA and ball knower. I don't know if that applies to this game. There's no Mew in this game. Regardless, I would think you still need a lot of luck to get 116. I know you can technically complete everything, but you have to also get... Man, you gotta get pretty lucky. You gotta get pretty lucky to get that, to go that early, because you need some traveling cart luck for sure. You need to, and I tried this myself. I tried to 100% as early as I could in a side run recently, and it was just like, I got to spring like 14, and I was like, oh man, what am I missing here? And I was mostly just missing the things I couldn't control, like Gus showing up at the beach resort so I could get that last recipe from him, for example. Alrighty. Well, guys, we got 202 auto petters out of the 204 we need. We'll have to get more the next time that we play. It won't be tomorrow. We're gonna do exclusively golden animal cracker grinding, but we did break 1100. We have 1103 golden animal crackers, which is pretty darn good. So we only need 1400 more of those only. Those should be a lot faster to grind, hopefully, than the auto petters were, but you know, gotta take things one day at a time. We've been doing a lot. We've been grinding a lot. Nobody's putting in this amount of effort into the game, that's for sure. And anything else I got? I think that's everything, guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta get some freaking sleep. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It's been real. It's been very fun. It's been a pleasure yapping with you and doing a talk stream once again. We didn't get our goal, but we were pretty darn close. I'll take 202 out of 204. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for a nice long orphan stabbing streak. Hopefully we're able to get plenty of golden animal crackers then. Alrighty. Good night.